welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Wall Warriors and the Cesta Cyclones. And with that, want to welcome everybody into another edition as we continue on in this Fall 23 season of Battle Court. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman.
Good afternoon, Andrew, and once again, apologies for yesterday's technical difficulties. We know that everything is spot on perfect today. No delays will happen.
Yes, we appreciate everybody's patience with that. Let's show you the standings here before we get the day started. Renegades in action yesterday. Boy, they opened up a sizable lead, did they not? 10.5 points separating them from the second place teams. Devils and Chargers tied right there. You see the Devils actually have an extra game day to play to catch up. Cyclones down there, 13 points. Warriors at 11.5. Those two teams at the bottom will be in action today, looking to make their push up the standings. Our first match of the day will be a 5th-ranked doubles matchup. It's going to be 2 singles matches, 4 doubles matches on this day, getting started with the team of Joseph and Julian for the Warriors taking on Ikeda and Bueno of the Cyclones. It's Joseph and Julian team. Boy, they've been a bright spot for a struggling Warriors team. 2-0, only undefeated, one of 2 undefeated doubles teams for this Warriors side. Them and Inaki and Nicholas, the number 1 ranked doubles team. Ikeda and Bueno, just 1 match thus far. Slow start for them. See if they can pick up their first win against one of the hotter teams here in Battle Court. Stu, let's begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first match of the day. Representing the Wall Warriors in the black shirts, we have Joseph and Julian going up against Ikeda and Bueno. The Cesta Cyclones, Joseph will have the first serve. Joseph serves. We begin. Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Ikeda picks the second serve. Split placement. Stopped by Joseph. Joseph Carambola stopped by Ikeda. Here's Julian. Bueno, fine catch made deep in the backcourt. Big right side. Cut off by Joseph. Backhand. Caught by Ikeda. Julian, catch and backhand from the 11 line. There's the backhand by Ikeda to the inside. Julian's there. Forehand by Julian, high and hard to the front wall. Bueno from the backcourt. Joseph on the catch. Backhand.
How about Joseph?
Very
aggressive
good
play
so far,
already.
huh?
Cutting off a few there in the front court.
Powerful forehand by Julian, picked off in the backcourt by Bueno. There's the backhand. Julian's there. That's too much. That hit the overhead screen. First point of this match goes to the Cesta Cyclones in white, as represented by Ikeda and Bueno. And a reminder of the scoring, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
A matchup to watch in this one got to be the front court battle between Ikeda and Joseph. Ikeda hasn't killed a ton of points this season when he's put on that second team or this 5th team. Good opportunity here against Joseph up there in the front.
Joseph going for the serve, knocked it down. That's 2 points for Ikeda and Bueno. Ikeda serves.
I like the aggressive play and cutting balls off midpoint, but on the serve, when you got Julian behind you and Ikeda, not overwhelming power, just got to let your backcourter keep you in it.
Yeah, you don't want to risk. I mean, if Joseph could have killed it, yeah, but don't want that unforced error. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Here is Julian. Julian, big backhand. That gets away from him. Hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. That's 3 points for Ikeda and Bueno. Ikeda serves.
And just a couple backhands getting away from Julian. He's been so solid.
He wants to pass. I mean, that's basically what he's doing. He's throwing high and hard to the front wall, trying to get the ball over his opponent, way over his opponent's heads. But he's hitting the overhead screen, which is out of play, giving away points. Here's a backhand by Julian. Bueno, fine catch. Nice return from the 9 line. Big right side by Bueno. Catch by Julin. Scoop attempt, tip, point for Joseph and Julin. Of the Wall Warriors, Joseph serves.
Ball missed there.
That ball is in and out of the cesta. That's a second point for Joseph. Joseph serves.
And that kick off the sidewall, coming across the player's body back to the forehand. Tough one to control. It's got a lot of spin on it and seems to always trickle out of the basket that way. Good serve by Joseph right there. A lot of power from the right side. If he's going to score, going to come from the right.
Bueno from the forehand. Julin calls for the ball, makes the catch deep in the backcourt. Long carom does not open, stopped by Ikeda. Backhand to the inside. Here's Julin, powerful forehand. There's a backhand by Bueno. Julin now from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Julin. Ikeda steps in at the 6 line. Forehand to the inside, catch by Julin. Julin high and hard, midcourt. Bueno, carom. That scores, well executed by Bueno. They have 4 points. And Ikeda has the serve.
Like back to the first set that Joseph and Julin played, there's a lot of mistakes by Joseph up there in the front court, just missed catches. That's really the first one we've seen him miss over the last probably 4 sets this team has played. He's been so solid on the catch on the outside. He's got enough power to make that return throw tough to handle.
Here's Julin on the backhand, hard throw to the inside. Backhand by Ikeda. Big right side by Julin. Ikeda with the catch in the air at the 8 line. Outside placement, stopped by Joseph. He does not hold on to it. That is 5 points for Ikeda and Bueno. Possible set point.
Yeah, Joseph just got to keep his ears open there. He's got a backcourter behind him, and Joseph, trying to make a play. Never want the ball to split both players, but got the backcourt calling you off. Got to keep an eye out for that.
Backhand by Julin. There's a catch by Ikeda. Deep. Backhand lifted to the backcourt. Rebote for Julin. Played up. Caught by Ikeda at the 6th line. There's the carom. Stopped by Joseph. Joseph Carambola. Stopped but not held on to in the backcourt. 3 points for Joseph and Julin, still very much in this. Joseph serves.
Again, that's a risky run. You don't throw a good 2-all on Joseph. He's going to throw the carambola right back at you. Hits off the front wall, the side wall, and then comes back towards the outside of the court. And that miss again by Bueno to his forehand. Second time this match.
It's backhand by Bueno. Catch by Julin. Powerful forehand by Julin. Ikeda, beautiful catch at the 9 line. Rebote coming out.
Nice backhand there.
Joseph on the rebote to the outside. Ikeda's there. Julin tip ball in the backcourt. 4 points now for Joseph. Point and set, ladies and gentlemen, to Ikeda and Bueno, winning the set 6-3.
6-3, Ikeda and Bueno take the opening set. Team played against El Barba and Arat. Their first time out, won the opening set, and then dropped the next 2. So, seen this from the Cesta Cyclones team. They tend to come out hot. It's just a matter of holding that lead through these next couple sets. And for Joseph and Julin, too, their first match out, they lost the first set 6-0, came back, won the next 2. So that's a streak of 4 sets in a row won by that Joseph and Julin team. Broken by Ikeda and Bueno right there. Look at Correa there in the cage, engaged with his doubles partner Joseph. They will be playing together a little bit later today. That's coming up in match number 5. Run down the full slate. We got this one, 5th-ranked doubles right now. Up next, top-ranked doubles. Inaki and Nicholas against Carballo and Manu. Then 5th-ranked singles, we're going to have Robin substituting, taking on Bueno. 2nd-ranked singles, Nicholas against Manny. There's that 6th-ranked doubles matchup, Joseph and Correa. You see them on camera now for the Warriors. taking on Carballo and Jedden. And then Joseph and Inaki. Joseph substituting for Bradley, who's out with a knee injury on that third team for the Warriors, taking on Ikeda and Manny. So advantage in the ranking for the Cyclones, and also Warriors dealing with a sub in that one. See Carballo, they're getting warmed up. Going to be an active day for Carballo as well. 2 matches up in the front court. I think you're going to see, outside of Bradley, you're going to see every player on both teams today. Always fun when we get that. Just a couple seconds away from the beginning of our second set. Ikeda and Bueno win 6-3, taking the first one. See if Joseph and Julian can force a third set.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring on Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Joseph will have the serve for the Wall Warriors. Here's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Bueno. Hard throw to the inside. Julian is there. Ikeda, backhand from the 8 line. Bueno, backhand from the 12 line. Again to the inside. Julian from midcourt. Low and hard to the inside. Good pickup by Bueno on the backhand. Rebote, saved by Ikeda. Big bounce, brought down by Julian about the 8 line. Rebote missed. Joseph and Julian of the Wall Warriors are up on the board first here in the second set. Joseph serves.
And same thing we saw after they dropped the first set in their opening match. Julian came out very aggressive. He was up there about the 5 or 6 line, took that big bounce there as well. So for him to play pretty much most of the court here in the second set.
Big right side by Julian. Catch by Ikeda. Forehand from the 8 line. Here's Julian. Karam does not open. It's stopped by Ikeda. Big right side by Ikeda. 2 pass. Julian makes the rebote to the inside. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Joseph on the rebote. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Julian. Ikeda calls for the rebote, plays it to the inside. Here's Julian. Big right side. Caught by Ikeda, but he did not have control of the ball. 2 points for Joseph and Julian. Joseph serves.
Just a heavy dose of low hard forehands coming in from Julian now, crossing the sidewall, forcing either a difficult rebote for Ikeda or a tough catch by Bueno. So far, so good. 2 points up on the board for these Warriors.
Big right side by Julian. This one caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda hard to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand. Here's a catch by Ikeda. Powerful forehand. Ball tipped. That's a point for Ikeda and Bueno. Ikeda serves.
Say it at least one time a day, the most common mistake in high line. Looking forward as you're trying to make that catch and you think you've secured it.
Thinking about the throw before you make the catch.
Maybe had something lined up there, but his eyes were looking right at that front wall as he went to make the catch.
Here's Julian on the backhand from the 11 line, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand, that rebound off the back wall to the outside. Julian reads it, plays it low and inside, and it scores. 3 points for Joseph and Julian. Joseph serves.
And split him up off the rebote. Pretty good shot coming from Ikeda there, but Julian, it's 2 bounces. Cyclones had to communicate just a little bit better. I mean, a couple of these, Ikeda's been taking tough rebotes deep in the backcourt. How to make life a little bit easier on themselves and talk out there.
There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Julian. Good read by Bueno. Karam by Bueno is out. 4 points for Joseph and Julian. Joseph serves. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line.
Don't have to be a hero on this serve if you're Joseph. Just got to get it in. He's struggled with some serving this season.
Ikeda picks the serve. There's the backhand. Julin from the 9 line. Big right side to the outside. Is out. Second point for the white shirts. Ikeda and Bueno, the Cesta Cyclones. Ikeda serves.
I mean, yeah, it's really been working for the Warriors, just keeping the ball to the inside. And Julin maybe didn't need that outside placement right there, trying to thread the needle and keep it in the court.
There's the backhand by Bueno. Julin from the backcourt. Powerful forehand. Ikeda makes the catch. That's a missed forehand rebote. 3 points for Ikeda and Bueno. Ikeda serves.
And just like that, deficit 1. A little momentum gaining on the side of this Cyclones team. Joseph not as sharp as he was these first couple days, but got a chance to close out this set and force the 3rd one.
Big right side by Julin. Bueno makes the catch deep in the backcourt. Julin from the right side, blowing hard to the inside. Big bounce, will score. 5 points. That will give the Wall Warriors in the black shirts possible set point, which will give us split sets and push us on to a 3rd and final set. Bueno on the catch. Here's the backhand, low and hard and caught by Julin. Backhand by Julin. Rebote coming out, rebote forehand by Ikeda. Julin on the catch. Hard to the inside. Ikeda for the rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Catch by Julin. Going hard to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. Scoop by Julin. Julin blasts it to the inside where it is tip, point, and set for Joseph and Julin, winning the 2nd set 6-3. We have split sets. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our 3rd and decisive set.
Joseph and Julin come back just like they did in their first match. Not the first set. Well, it looked like a different team there in set number 2. How about Julin? Man, he took over and just power on those forehands, consistently crossing the sidewall right at Bueno's feet, and scored a number of points on that same type of throw. So got some replays.
Julin moving to the outside, eyes on that rebote, puts it well to the inside. Little miscommunication here. Ikeda really had to go for that, but Bueno needed to let him know. It's all yours. Beautiful scoop here by Bueno. Forehand back to the inside, scoop by Julin. Very nicely done.
And he's just blasting the forehands.
Low and inside. That's something we've seen succeed for a number of players and a number of teams throughout Battle Court.
Yeah, I mean, kind of got away from the Warriors after that outside placement that went off the court. Keeping the ball to the inside worked pretty well for him.
There we are on the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Both teams retire their in-between sets. Yeah, we got almost all the Cyclones there. Bueno with his back to us. Ikeda has got his helmet on. Manny, Carballo. Jedden. We have not seen a lot of Jedden.
It's about 30 seconds away from the start of our 3rd and final set. And how about this? This Joseph and Julin team has a chance to start 3-0. Will be a 8-game season for all doubles teams except the 2 and the 3, who will play 12 doubles matches.
We're ready to begin our 3rd and final set. Ikeda will have the serve for these Cesta Cyclones. Ikeda serves. The 3rd set is under the way. 1st to 6 will win the match. There's the backhand by Julin to the inside. Bueno's there. Backhand. Robote saved by Joseph. Ikeda attacks, has it on the forehand. Throws the carom, stopped by Joseph. Joseph on the carambola, stopped by Ikeda, and a beautiful catch. Here's Julin. Fine catch and a nice return. Ikeda's there. Forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Julin chooses to make the Robote play. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's Bueno. Backhand from the 9 line. Scoop by Ikeda. To the inside he goes. Here is Julin. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Such a well-played first point by all 4 players. Joseph and Julin of the Wall Warriors first up on the board in our 3rd and final set.
Ikeda just got to do a little bit more. I mean, he's got it on the forehand. He throws it to Julin in the air. I mean, again, that's been kind of a big question mark with him, is killing points, and just got to do it in this matchup. He's got the rank advantage against Joseph. Test him on the outside.
Forehand by Julin. Catch by Julin on the right side. Beautiful catch by Ikeda. Ikeda takes a peek, throws it back to the corner. It's out to the Robote. Karam.
There's a good one.
Will score. That was beautifully executed by Ikeda. Beautiful 2-wall. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Again, each one of these teams has won 1 set. First to win 2 sets wins the match.
You just got to move these guys around. I mean, Julin's been standing from the 10 line to the back glass and done a bulk of the work from there. Good job by Ikeda, finally mixing it up. Worked out.
There's a backhand by Julin, right to the corner. Bueno's there. Bueno goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Catch by Ikeda. Catch by Joseph. Joseph, carambola again, this time deep and scoring. 2 points for Joseph and Julin. Joseph serves.
Boy, so much power on that carambola coming back from Joseph. We've talked about it. You're seeing it in action right there. Bueno, certainly not his best day. I mean, a couple misses here in the backcourt. Joseph and Julin moving him around, and just a few more than we're used to seeing from him here in the back. Making that transition, not easy.
Here's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Here is Julin. Catch by Ikeda, backhand. Robote forehand. Bueno on the backhand from the 12 line. Julin, powerful throw. Robote by Ikeda. Julin makes the catch. Backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown. Robote comes out. Julin stays mid-court to make the play. Ikeda's reaching up on the left side. Backhand to the inside. That's on the wall. Robote forehand by Julin. Nicely played. Catch by Julin. Now from the 7 line. Going hard to the inside. Robote forehand by Ikeda. There's Julin winding up. Gustavo 2-all. A rare throw for Julin. Will score. 3 points for Joseph and Julin. Joseph serves.
Don't see Julin wind up many Costado 2-walls.
I don't know.
First one we've seen in doubles this season for sure.
No question about that.
Didn't see many in singles either. Big time to throw it, worked out.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
And Ikeda just didn't get a good read because I don't think he's seen that 2-wall come from Julin all too often. Kind of opened up a little more than he was expecting and couldn't get out there.
Here's the backhand by Bueno. Robote forehand by Julin. Bueno, tip ball. That's 4 points for Joseph and Julin. Joseph serves.
But again, I mean, consistently, Julin's putting that ball on the numbers.
Right to the side wall.
Right to the left side. That's tough.
It's very difficult. If you're catching a ball in the air, it's one thing. If you're catching it off the bounce, it's another thing. Off the side wall, something entirely different. Bueno on the catch. There's the backhand. Flip the side wall. Robote comes out. Julin rifles it to the inside. Here's Bueno. Backhand. Catch by Julin. Robote left side by Ikeda. Powerful forehand. Good catch by Bueno. Almost made by Bueno. That's 5 points in the back for Joseph and Julian. Joseph served.
And again, Julian just taking over this match, dominating with that right side.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
Chance to improve to 3-0 here. Joseph and Julian, what a start for this 5th-ranked team for the Warriors. Got to close it out right here.
There's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote coming out. Julian wants the rebote. Has it on the forehand. Ikeda, beautiful catch. Hard to the inside.
Yeah,
that ball was bobbled. That's a point for Ikeda and Bueno. 2 points, still possible match point for Joseph and Julian.
Picking up the pace here. We've seen Ikeda do this in singles.
Backhand by Julian, low runner to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand right up the middle. Caught by Ikeda. Ball tipped. Third point for the white shirts. Ikeda and Bueno clawing back here. Ikeda serves.
Crucial to pass on the opening throw if you're the Cyclones. If Julian takes that ball in the air, he's going to give you that low, hard forehand. See what he can do with this one.
There's the backhand by Julian. Bueno's there. Backhand.
Now he's going to pass with it.
Rebote forehand. Ikeda makes the catch. Backhand 2-all.
Oh, it's
miscommunication will score. 4 points for Ikeda and Bueno. Ikeda serves.
Started to move a little quickly for the Warriors. See Joseph and Julian talking, and Ikeda, serve's coming.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Going hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote. Forehand. That rebound off the back wall. Right to the corner. Out to the rebote. Ikeda makes the save. Here's Julian from the 7 line. Powerful throw. Scooped by Ikeda. Ikeda low and hard. Caught by Julian. Backhand by Julian. Caught by Ikeda. Julian now backhand from the 8 line to the inside. And the ball is tipped. That is point set in a hard-fought match going for Joseph and Julian of the Wall Warriors in the third set, 6-4.
Boy, things got interesting there at the end. Joseph and Julian, that final point, they take the final 2 sets, 6-3, 6-4. They get their 3rd win in a row to begin this fall 23 season. Take a look at the game day score now. Warriors, they started their push the last time out. Good game day for them and picking up right where they left off with a win in doubles. And coming up next, they have their other undefeated doubles team taking the court for the Warriors. That is Inaki and Nicholas, #1 doubles, taking on Carballo and Manu of the Cyclones. We'll be hearing from our winners, Joseph and Julian. How about that, Stu? 3-0 for that team. Good to see. I mean, Joseph's put in a lot of work in the summer. Julian, a great leader there in the back, and they earned all those wins. Let's hear from them, Joseph and Julian. In just a few moments, I'm being told, Stu. Before Ikeda and Bueno, though, man, I mean, figured that maybe they were going to have
started turning up the pace there at the end and just wasn't able to put enough points on the board. I mean, that's way too big a deficit to try to come back.
Yeah, and it was the same type of throws that kept tripping them up. I mean, Bueno's first time in the backcourt, so, you know, low and hard at the feet. You're not used to that as much up in the front court, and just couldn't seem to figure that out. Here they are.
All right, Julian, Joseph, how are you guys feeling after winning that match?
We feel great. We feel great. We started slow. It wasn't our best to start. Yeah. But we said in the second set, let's restart, rebound, and it worked. So yeah, we had the rebound on the second set, so that's kind of what we did. And you know, could have played a little bit better, but we'll take the W.
So what was the strategy going against them?
The strategy, I think it was not to miss the ball, because we know that they don't miss the ball easy, but they don't have many kill shots. So we knew that they weren't going to throw many kill shots. So maybe that was the strategy.
Well, guys, congratulations again on winning that match. We'll see what else happens tonight's game day.
Thank you, Angeles. Yeah.
All right, let's quickly introduce our top-ranked doubles matchup. Up next, Inaki and Nicholas for the Warriors. We've seen this team for a couple of seasons, 2-0 to begin the fall 23 here. Their opponents, Carballo and Manu, 3-0 to begin this season. Battle some undefeated top-ranked doubles teams too. Something's got to give right here. And I have the Warriors with the serve. There's a serve, we begin. Inaki on the inside, there's a backhand. Lifted to Manu, pulls it in at the 10 line. Just one to the inside for Inaki. Here's Manu at the 13 line. Hard backhand, that's right on the wall. Nicholas scrapes it there at the 11 line. Tough return, Manu grabs that low. Powerful backhand, stopped by Nicholas. Low runner, Carballo getting involved. He cuts one off, backhand. Coming up the middle, Nicholas keeps it on the left side. Low runner, puts it on the numbers. Manu gonna run around that one, takes Rebote, drops it inside. Here's Inaki, splitter, scooped up by Manu. Manu is gonna pass with that forehand. Inaki coming back for it, makes a save. That
That's
sticks
a nice
inside, big bouncer.
Nice.
Good control up high on the left side there by Manu. Nicholas, backhand at the 13 line, dropped inside. A lot of communication there, Manu scooped it up. Low runner, here's Carballo at the 7 line. High Costado, that clipped. Nicholas, full extension, he gets out there. Forehand, 3-wall play. Manu makes the save. 2-wall return, Inaki on the bounce. Up on the forehand, shoots it inside. Where it is scooped by Manu. Backhand by Manu. Lobbed up, here's Inaki at the 8 line. Manu now. Softer touch on the backhand, tries to drop it between them. Inaki ranging back for it. Lifts a strong backhand. Here's Manu. Nicholas up at the 9 line. Big backhand. Finally gets this 1-2 pass. Carballo. Forehand to Bote. Lifted. Here's Nicholas. On the numbers again. Tough catch by Manu. Nicholas steps up, takes it at the 11 line. Low runner. He had a good read on it. Backhand. Just above the pad for Inaki. And right on the sidewall, backhand. Here's Inaki from the 8 line. Trying to get it to pass. That ball kicked off the sidewall. That first point going to go to Inaki and Nicholas of the Warriors.
Again, excellent catching in the backcourt, and that's the role of the backcourt. You set the point up, mostly defensive here in the backcourt, more offensive in the front court. Imagine Carballo is going to be looking for this serve. See if he can catch it and try to kill it.
Low runner by Manu. Nicholas backing up. He scooped it right off the side wall. Here's Carballo. It's the same up at the 8 line. Big backhand. Nicholas running around it. Low runner returned inside. Here's Manu. Big backhand, powerfully thrown. Stopped there by Nicholas. Nicholas to the inside. Here's Manu. Carballo cuts that one off low on the left side. Big backhand follows. Nicholas going up. That ball tipped.
It's a rare miss for Nicholas in the back. I mean, he'll catch and throw all day long. Again, the 2 misses in the backcourt. Again, the one that the Warriors scored with had a little help from the side wall, but what a beautiful serve by Carballo.
There's a backhand on the wall. Manu takes it there at the 11 line. Nicholas. Oh, runner. Carballo calls him off on the rebote. That's a tough save. Inaki aggressively moving up. Whips it outside. What a scoop by Carballo. The forehand is low.
So there we have an example where he made a Carballo meeting in the front court in white. Just a beautiful, I mean, just a tremendous catch.
tremendous catch. Try to kill it real quick, but needed to take just that extra second to make sure he had it lined up to hit the front wall. It was either that or he didn't have control of the ball in the cesta, one or the other, not sure which, but tremendous catch by Carballo.
Good effort. The backhand inside, Nicholas. Here's Manu now, same spot. Higher and harder, Nicholas scrapes it off the sidewall, backhand, low runner. Manu steps up. One little kick off the sidewall, Nicholas gonna keep it on the left side. Nicholas again, tough catch, deep into the backcourt, lifts this one, not past Manu, he's got it up overhead. Forehand, dropped inside, Nicholas. Has it at the 10 line, a return, here's Manu now. Nicholas back beyond the 13 line, low runner, that's on the wall. Carballo, what a catch there, somehow comes up with it. Forehand delivered inside, kicking up, here's Manu, backhand. Trying to get it past Nicholas, he stops it there at the 13. Low runner again for Carballo, that is tipped. 3-1 lead for the Warriors, Inaki and Nicholas.
Not hearing a lot of communication here between Carballo and Manu on the Cesta Cyclones. And Manu is the Carballo whisperer. I mean, he absolutely is. Carballo has all the talent, strength, power, and shots in the world. Manu does a really good job of helping him reel it in.
Backhand by Manu, low runner opens it up. Nicholas there to scoop it up. Powerful backhand launch, wall to wall. Carballo running with it the whole way. Beautiful return on the rebote, able to pass with it. Inaki has to dig it out. Can't keep it under the overhead screen. That kicks up. He's out of play.
Yeah, that ball just took a wonky bounce off of the back wall there. Nicholas couldn't get to it. Had to let it come out to Inaki. That's the rebote again. When it comes off the back wall, it has to come into the cesta and be thrown one fluid motion.
Nicholas stops the serve, backhand lifted inside. Here's Manu. The pass, Inaki. Rebote, that's on the wall, tough save. Drops it inside. Here's Manu. And higher and harder, passing once more. Inaki, there's a forehand rebote, drops between the Cyclones. Manu scooped it up. Backhand, low runner. Inaki there to cut it off. Backhand on the inside. Here's Nicholas. Launches it, powerfully thrown. Here's Manu. Puts it on the wall, Inaki running with it. Takes it out on the backhand, Carballo looking to get aggressive with it. The drop shot, got the first bounce, not gonna get the second. Inaki whips it. What a scoop by Carballo. The carom is picked off on the bounce. Inaki shoots it inside where it scores. Great sequence up in the front. Warriors get their 4th point, leading 4-2. Carballo, I want to get that drop shot dead by about the 4 line, maybe the 3 line. Good scoop again. Yeah, the carom, maybe not the throw right there. Ball not opening up, stays inside with the spin, and then, yeah, Inaki just blasted by Manu there. Manu launches this one. Wall to wall on that. Forehand rebote. Stopped on the left side, right to Manu. Full backhand, the low runner. Here's Nicholas. Manu now from the 13 line. Lobs it up. Gonna get this one past both Warriors. Inaki, rebote, forehand. All right, Costado.
Beautiful throw. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Nicholas was spot on.
Forehand rebote again. Powerfully thrown. Is this one past Nicholas? Rebote to Inaki. Dropped inside. No play for Carballo. Manu there to scoop it up. Big backhand for Nicholas. Has it up overhead. Manu, hard backhand. Just out of the reach of Nicholas. Inaki looking for the rebote. Keeps it inside. Manu, backhand. Nicholas now up at the 9. Powerful return on the numbers. What a spectacular catch by Manu. Able to pass on the return. Inaki, rebote is missed.
Rare miss by Inaki, huh?
4-3, Cyclones serve.
Inaki spot on with those rebotes. That ball coming off the back wall typically is bread and butter there on the left side.
Yeah, don't see many misses quite like
No,
that.
not
Stu.
like that.
was- What a catch by Nicholas. Hard backhand, stopped up overhead. Here's Manu with the 11. Nicholas from the 13 line, low runner. Manu steps up, that is on the wall and tipped. It's the Warriors, Inaki and Nicholas. 5 points and a possible set point.
Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Inaki and Nicholas, possible set point, 5-3.
Hit a backhand to pass, Manu. Inaki now looking for the rebote. No play for Carballo, Manu on the bounce. Ooh, that ball's opened up to the outside and tipped by Nicholas. Carballo and Manu keep the set going. 5-4, Cyclone serve.
Ball's coming fast. And again, when you're talking about catching a highlight ball, when you hold that ball in the middle of that set, you're talking about a margin of error of an inch, half inch on either side of the ball to catch it center in the basket. Not a lot of room for error. That one was right in front of my face here in the backcourt, and that was right on the frame.
Oh, hard serve, Nicholas handles. Running backhand, stopped there by Manu.
What a catch.
Nicholas back beyond the 13 line. Manu steps up, keeps it on the left side again. Big backhand, that is launched. Inaki backpedals into position, drops it over the top, puts it on the sidewall. Beautiful return. No play for Inaki. Nicholas on the bounce, shoots it over the top. Be a tough rebote for Manu. Not going to get out there. Point and set to Inaki and Nicholas of the Warriors. Taking it 6-4, 2 minutes up on the board. We'll play set 2.
All 4 players will come back here to the ESPN3 players cage, adjacent to the announcer's booth. We'll take a 2-minute break. So, high energy point here overall. Once again, here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. It's the break in between sets. Wall Warrior Inaki, captain of the Wall Warriors, there with his back to us. Looks like he's getting his ankle attended to. Loosening that tape. Not all the players tape their ankles, some do. See Correa, we'll be seeing later in the day. Julian just played earlier.
And with the win in the opening set, Inaki and Nicholas make it 5 sets in a row to begin this Fall 23 Battle Court season. They defeated Douglas and Arta their first time out, then taking out Zuleika and Benny their next time. Yet to drop a set. So far, so good here in this one. And Carballo's been great to begin this season. Some of the best we've ever seen him play. He's going to have to turn it up here and make it happen offensively if his Cyclone team wants to force a third set. Ready to begin our second set here. We're going to have Carballo and Manu of the Cyclones with the serve.
And once again, we are here in the second of our 6 matches today. Live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida, beginning the second set. Carballo has a serve for the Cesta Cyclones.
There's a serve by Carballo. Our second set is underway. Low runner, Carballo in there to cut it off. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Nicholas makes a catch up overhead. Here's Manu on the inside. Powerful backhand, trying to get it to pass Nicholas. Deep in the backcourt, pulls it in. Once again, backed up to the glass. Running backhand, Manu steps up. Nicholas put it on the wall. Tough rebote. Manu made it up overhead. Neither foot on the ground. Inaki on the costado, whips it up the middle. Manu on the forehand, right side. He's there to scoop it up. Nicholas, powerful backhand again, just out of reach of Manu. That's on the wall, cutting back inside. Tough save by Carballo. Aggressive by Inaki. Keeps it again to the inside and passing. Carballo back in there, rebote, pushed up the middle. Nicholas quickly shoots it inside. Manu, that ball kicked up over his head. He's got it on the forehand. Drops between both Warriors. Nicholas calls him off on the rebote. Keeps
Good
it
communication
inside.
there.
Here's Manu. Inaki forehand rebote. Dropping low. Tough catch by Manu. He got there in the air. It's a backhand pass. Running rebote laid up. Carballo on the inside. High costado again. Nicholas, last second, pulled the cess out of the way. Inaki called him off. Made
Good
the rebote.
reflex, huh?
Manu drops it over the top. Slows it down. Nicholas at the 11 line. Low runner. Here's Manu again. Backhand. Cutting inside. Here's Nicholas. Ball tipped there on the numbers. Well played. Opening point of our second set going to the Warriors. Inaki and Nicholas.
Nicholas has just been spot on in terms. I know he had, I believe it was 2 misses there in that first set, but his catching has been spot on. Tremendous power from both sides. Both he and Manu, though. I mean, Manu's an artist with the backhand, as far as catching, accuracy, as far as ball placement. But Nicholas is really standing out so far.
Carballo picks the serve, whips it to the inside. Nicholas has a play on the rebote. He made it. Carballo overhead, whips it inside. Nicholas takes it in the air. Low runner on the wall. Manu, what a great catch there at the 11 line.
Carballo really changed the pace of this point.
Settled down a little bit now. Manu out for the rebote, drops it up the middle. Here's Inaki, the splitter, stopped by Carballo. Carballo's 2-wall, scores. Cyclones tied up, 1-1.
Carballo loves the spectacular plays, and that's exactly what that was. Beautiful catch, moves into position to throw the 2-wall. Inaki saw it coming. Inaki basically having to do a pirouette to avoid being hit by the ball. That's a thing in
That's
highlight,
all right.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's a good word.
Yeah, thank you. We try to incorporate ballet speak in highlight whenever possible.
Powerful serve coming low and hard. Nicholas takes it in. Backhand, kicking up and out.
Powerful backhand that was.
Forehand rebote, delivered inside. Nicholas has it again. No runner. Here's Manu. Forehand rebote, here's Manu. Backhand, high and hard, and passing. Inaki looking for the rebote. Keeps it inside. Manu running around it. High, hard backhand. This one passing. That's on the wall. Tough save. Inaki just made it. Manu again. Launches this one. Just does clear the overhead screen. Inaki up at the front court. Drops it over the top. Manu there to scoop it up. Another backhand. Nicholas in position. Takes it in the air. Another one comes shooting off the back wall. Carballo wall to wall. That forehand rebote. Gorgeous return. Inaki delivers it inside. Here's Manu. Backhand at the 11. Nicholas has it overhead. Puts it on the numbers. Manu, another great catch. Low runner. Nicholas forced to step up. He gets there. Backhand, kicking up. There's Manu. Nicholas from deep in the backcourt, beyond the 13, trying to get it to pass. He does. Carballo coming back for it. He lays it up. Inaki unable to cut it off. Nicholas comfortably handles. Right back to Manu. Low runner. Inaki going up. Tough catch there to cut it off. Big backhand. Gets it by. Rebote forehand to the outside. Ball's in. Inaki digs it out on the back end. Cutting to the inside. Manu, good control. Hard backhand. Nicholas now. Goes at the 13 line, trying to get it to pass. This one does. Forehand rebote inside, kicks off the sidewall. Inaki, backhand again. Carballo looking for another one. That ball floating, not going to make it out to him. That is a second point for Inaki and Nicholas. They serve.
Carballo always eyeing the serve. Inaki looking to get by him. You don't want Carballo to get the serve. Occasionally he makes a mistake and throws the ball into the pad while trying to kill it off the serve, but it's not something you want to depend on, because if he throws a scoring shot, it's usually going to score with a high degree of precision.
Manu launched that backhand. Inaki out there for the rebote, drops it over the top, right to Manu. There's Nicholas back at the 13, low runner. Manu running around it. He scooped it up on the forehand. Looking for the big bounce. Nicholas settles back down to 13. Forehand return cut off by Carballo. Carballo, high costado, right to Nicholas. Again, rebote forehand. Oh, not a lot of communication. Good reflexes by Nicholas. Puts the low runner right to the left side of Manu. High hard backhand, kicking up and out. Inaki backpedals. He gets out there for the rebote. Rebote left side by Manu, just does clear. Nicholas on the forehand, shoots it inside, low and hard. Manu scoops it up. Nicholas ranging back at the 13 line. He's out on the left side. Carballo again, another costado, that clipped. Ball lands in. Inaki's got to play on the rebote. Stays to the outside with it. Manu, forehand, delivered back in. Nicholas, good pickup high on the left side. Backhand. On the numbers.
What a catch by Manu.
Spectacular
like
catch
nothing.
again.
Like he's grocery shopping out there, pulling stuff off the shelves.
Big backhand by Carballo. Nicholas going up for it on the hop, takes it in. Forehand, delivered inside. Manu, again, that ball kicked way up. He controlled it, rifles the backhand a pass. Coming up the middle, Manu, backhand. Softer touch. Nicholas with a good read, steps up. His backhand return, powerfully thrown. Coming up to Carballo, looking for the rebote. Hooked it to the outside. Inaki's got it. Inaki's carom lands in and scores. What a point. Going the way of the Warriors. 3-1 lead.
Each one of these points is just so hard fought.
Yeah, what do you do if you're the Cyclones?
I mean, no one is making mistakes. There are no mistakes being made here. You see the opening, you take the shot, and that's exactly what Inaki did there.
One suggestion for the Cyclones, Carballo, he gave Gaucheri a lot of trouble keeping the ball low and hard. He's thrown a lot of costados that have come out a little bit higher than maybe he's wanted, giving the Warriors a play on the rebote. Keep him a little lower. Might work out a little bit better.
That did work for him the other day, no question about it.
Backhand by Manu. Lifted right into the corner. That one coming out. Oh, Magic City bounce. Inaki stays with it. Manu, forehand. Drops it over the top. Nicholas has it overhead. Backhand on the inside. Manu lobs this one. Beautifully thrown and passing. Rebote coming out to Inaki. It's a forehand rebote. Not going to get past Manu. That leaping catch. Low runner. Nicholas steps up. Backhand. That is powerfully thrown, comes shooting off the back wall. Carballo kind of overran it, flicks it up. Inaki on the costado, shoots it inside. Manu, what a scoop at the 11 line. Backhand, easily passing, cutting back inside. Inaki makes the save. Manu on the bounce, forehand. To the inside, right to the left side of Nicholas. Nicholas again, backhand at the 10. Powerfully thrown, kicking up. Carballo looking for it. Rebote save. Gonna get past Nicholas, goes up on the forehand, drops it over the top. Carballo aggressively on the inside. The 2-wall is too wide. Inaki and Nicholas lead now 4-1.
Carballo threw it hard. He just did not have the control that we saw out of him last week. He knows it too. Just with that particular throw, he's been playing spot on. But again, his instinct is to kill, and he's got so much power on both sides. The power just needs to be controlled.
Backhand to the inside. Here's Manu. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Drop back to the inside for Manu. Forehand rebote, wall to wall. Nicely played by Carballo up to Inaki. Drops it over the top. That's going to be a tough scoop. Manu flex to play the rebote. Makes a save. Takes Nicholas to the outside. Forehand with a big bounce. Manu going up for it. Similar return back to Nicholas. Gets the backhand up and passing. Wall to wall. Carballo. Beautiful rebote again to the left side of Nicholas. Steps in there. Here's Manu on the forehand, over the top. Ooh, that is in and out of Inaki's cesta. Second point for the Cyclones. Cuts the deficit to 2. They now serve.
Every one of these points is just so hard fought. Inaki with an aggressive style of play, moving to the side wall. Every time the ball touches the surface, the spin changes slightly. So it touches the front wall, you catch it in the air, it's one thing. Touches the front wall, then touches the side wall, spinning just a little bit differently.
Nicholas handles the serve, low runner. No play for Carballo. Here's Manu, backhand at the 10 line. That is launched on the numbers. What a pick up there by Nicholas. Backhand dropping. Manu has it at the 11 line. Wall to wall, that one coming out. Shooting off the back wall. Inaki able to turn it. Manu leaping, catch there in the backcourt. See power coming from Manu, able to pass. Forehand rebote inside. Manu, the 11 line again. Nicholas higher and harder, rebote. Carballo puts it inside. Kick off the sidewall. Nicholas handles. Low runner. What a play. I think Manu caught that one in the air, right on the floor. Another one low on the left side. High hard backhand now. Other side of the reach of Nicholas. Inaki, rebote. Drops it inside. Here's Manu. Manu there at the 12 line, trying to get it to pass. Nicholas goes up at the 13. Again, same spot there for Manu, deep in the backcourt. Kicks off the sidewall. Here's a forehand coming from Nicholas. Looking for the 3-wall play. Carballo running with it. Rebote save right back up the middle. Nicholas over the top on the inside again. That kind of kick off the sidewall is tipped. It's going to bring the Warriors to 5 points. They have a possible set, possible match point. Inaki rebote left side. Back on the inside. There's Manu. Another one launched, lobbed up overhead. Inaki's got another rebote. On the inside, kicked way up. Manu staying with it. Outside placement is in and scoring. Ball tipped by Inaki on the outside. Landing in. Keeps the set going. 5-3. Cyclone serve. Look at the precision.
You see Manu here. Lining up the shot, outside placement, throws to the outside of the court. Look at that curve. Look at the ball. Look at the curve that ball takes.
It really opened up off the front wall.
That's a true outside placement from the forehand of Manu.
Low runner inside. There's Manu, backhand. That is launched. Inaki, will he get out there? He does. Shoots it inside. What a great read by Manu. Backhand. Launched again. Inaki going to stay up there. Hard. Forehand rebote. Wall to wall. What a return. Carballo looking for it. Just does put it above the pad. Nicholas on the bounce gets there. Lobs the backhand up and clearing the overhead screen. Carballo now at the 3 line. Turns it powerfully.
Great
Good
catch.
Body control by Nicholas. Manu at the 10 line. Backhand. Low runner. That is powerfully thrown. Nicholas backs up. Manu again up at the 9 line now. Another runner. This one just out of reach. Inaki calls him off on the rebote on a knee. Drops it inside. Manu. Another low runner. High scoop there. He is tipped in the backcourt. That's going to bring it to 5-4. Still a possible match point for the Warriors. Cyclones going to force a third set here. Nicholas puts it on the wall. What a catch by Manu. Raped it right off the numbers. Backhand to the inside. Manu going up for it. Nicholas got that one low. Big backhand, kick it up and out. Carballo up at the 4 line. Turns it low and hard to the inside for Nicholas. Nicholas over the top. A tough play for Manu, looking to get out there for the rebote. Drops it inside. Nicholas on the bounce. Up at the 9 line. Forehand, play to pass. Carballo, that's on the inside and missed. Point, set, and match going the way of the Wall Warriors. Inaki and Nicholas in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4. Two wins to begin the day for the Wall Warriors. 3 points to start off this game day. They just need one of these next 2 singles matches to secure at least a tie on this game day. We'll be right back. Take a look at that scoreboard, folks. 3 points for the Wall Warriors. They struggled through their first couple of game days. Let's pull up that Warrior schedule. Just 1 doubles win on their opening night. Added 2.5 points the following night, but their last time out, Stu, they won 4 of 6 matches, including, it looks like 5 points up on the board, 5 of possible 8. That was back on the 29th of September against the Chargers. Coming up next will be a 5th-ranked singles match. We're going to have Robin actually substituting here as a 5, taking on Bueno of the Cyclones. Again, the last time we saw Robin out here, Stu, was just this past Friday evening. Played up against Spinner in singles and handled him in straight sets. A surprising result right there. He's got another opportunity here against the lower-ranked player in Bueno. Looking to get another win and keep him rolling for the Warriors.
Be a very interesting match that we're about to see.
Before we get to that one, Stu, let's hear from the winners of our last one, Inaki and Nicholas.
All right, Iñaki, Nicholas, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Muchas gracias. Pues bueno, nos sentimos orgullosos del partido que hemos hecho. Sabíamos que teníamos un partido difícil. Cuando están La Duce y Carballo siempre es difícil.
So we feel great. We're very thankful to win the match. We knew it was going to be a very difficult match, especially against Manu and Carballo.
Pero bueno, hemos hecho lo que teníamos pensado y nos ha salido bien.
But we did exactly what we had thought and it went great. What about you, Nicholas? How do you feel?
Pues bien, contento. Era un partido muy difícil, lo sabíamos.
I feel good. I feel happy. We knew it was going to be a very hard match.
Pero bueno, hemos jugado bien en equipo. Nos jugamos muy bien los dos juntos con Iñaki. Es un placer.
We played great together, and we're happy that it went the way. Thank you so much, guys, for that, and we'll see what else happens in today's game.
All right, thank you to Inaki and Nicholas. We have our 5th-ranked singles match coming up next. Robin and Bueno in action right here. Robin substituting for Bradley, out with that knee injury. His opponent Bueno right here. Robin ready to serve, Stu. Let's begin.
Robin serves. We begin. Here's a backhand by Bueno to the inside. A rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Played high to the front wall by Robin. Here's Bueno. 2-all by Bueno is beautiful to start things off. Bueno of the Cesta Cyclones has 1 point. And the serve. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court all day today. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Bueno has the serve.
Good opportunity here for Bueno to kind of work on some of these shots. Got to move Robin around. His spinner kept the ball to the inside, which really played into Robin's hand. So see if Bueno does a good job here early on.
Good catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote kind of wobbling. That's a nice save by Robin. Bueno from the outside. Takes a peek. Throws the carom.
Oh, that's out.
That's out. We're all tied up. 1 point apiece. Robin serves.
Again, just had him dead on that 2-wall. Looked like it kind of kicked up a little bit. Maybe
He saw that Robin was stationary
Yeah.
back here about the 9 line, so do we throw a drop shot? Do I throw a 2-all? He chose a 2-all, just landed a little wide.
didn't need it to be that perfect.
Fault under serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
You see the key on a bunch of these points for Bueno is to get that first throw to pass and force Robin to get on the move, lay up a couple rebotes, and he can get aggressive on those following throws.
Backhand by Bueno, powerfully thrown and passing. Rebote for Robin. Bueno backs up to the 12 line to make the catch. Throw to the inside. Robin's looking for the rebote. Bueno on the catch. Backhand from the 7 line.
It's a big bouncer.
Ball in and out of the cesta. 2 points for Robin. Wall Warriors in black, he serves.
And Robin just so skilled as a highlight player. I mean, just has almost every tool and every shot in the bag. And that's what you're seeing right here. Even on that rebote, doesn't look like much. Puts it up high off the front glass, resulting in a big bounce. And tough for Bueno to control that high on the left side.
Rebote forehand save. Drop shot, drops too low. 3 points for Robin. He serves.
He's doing a lot of thinking out there. It seems like if you're Bueno, I mean, again, twice he's had,
Yeah, overthinking.
Just dead on those kill shots.
And so you may have wondered what Robin was doing with that little stutter step that he was doing. So that is a distraction technique, which isn't against the rules. We do kind of frown on it, but not going to say that it worked. I think just Bueno miscalculated.
Ball under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes. 4 points for Robin. He serves.
Robin looks like he's kind of going for that floater right on the side wall. We've seen Bueno struggle with the floaters and balls right on the numbers.
You can throw it hard to the side wall. That's
right.
effective, but also just get it to the side wall, period. Don't have to throw it, as Robin just showed us, don't have to throw it particularly hard.
Yeah, he's been flirting with the underserve line, which shows you he's trying to drop these about the 9 or 10 line.
Here's the backhand by Bueno. It passes. Rebote for Robin. Robin to the inside. Here's Bueno. Backhand from the 7 line. Bueno on the catch. Backhand from the 7 line again. Rebote for Robin. Bueno takes it in the air. Great catch. Nice backhand. Drops low to the back wall and scores. Now coming out. 2 points for Bueno of the Cesta Cyclones. He serves. There's the backhand by Robin. Bueno makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Here's the rebote. Bueno attacks, has it on the forehand. Sends it back to pass. Robin's looking for the rebote. That hits the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. 3 points for Bueno. Robin with 4. Bueno serves.
Just like that, Bueno's battled his way back into this set. And pretty clear strategy here for Bueno. I mean, inside and pass and force these rebotes. Robin not doing much with them, but he's got to be careful. He can turn any of these into a 2-wall.
Here's backhand by Robin. Bueno's there. Bueno deep from the left side. Bueno on the 2-wall. That will score. Very effective. 4-4 is the score. Bueno serves.
Again, second 2-wall there coming from Bueno on the left side. Just needs to make contact with the sidewall first. It's going to open up enough just to be out of the reach of Robin right there. Don't have to flirt with the boundary line. Good adjustment.
Backhand by Robin. Excellent catch by Bueno. Bueno backhand. Robin, forehand, rebote. Caught by Bueno in the air. Bueno on the backhand. Rebote coming out again. Robin to the inside. What a scoop by Bueno. And the return score. Five points for Bueno.
I hope that he's all right there. Did see him come up a little bit limp on the leg and reach for it, so hopefully he's good right there. Maybe we can throw a couple of long 2-walls here.
Backhand by Robin. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Robin on the catch. Long carom.
That's gonna score.
Dives and scores. It is 5-5. This is set point.
Hey, look, Robin played some critical points against Spinner. One of those sets brought it to 5-5. Robin was able to get that decisive 11th point. Another opportunity right here against Bueno. Crucial point right here, particularly for Robin if he is maybe not feeling great. That looked like he reached for that leg. Critical to get this first set if he wants to take the match.
Beautiful serve by Robin. Nice catch and return by Bueno. Here's Robin. Powerful, powerful backhand. Low to the back wall. Bueno goes down low. He makes the save. Here's Robin. Big backhand rebote coming out. Bueno on the rebote to the inside. Robin makes the catch. Backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Bueno on the rebote. He makes the save. Robin on the catch. Hard throw by Robin.
Oh.
What a catch by Bueno. That was spectacular.
And it's out.
That lands out.
What a scoop.
Point and a hard-fought set to Bueno. Taking the first set, 6-5. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our next set.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage, and we saw Robin reaching for his leg, but not seeming to show any issue for it right now. Just a little Gatorade. And Robin also is the player. If his leg is bothering him, we're not going to know about it.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going to know about it. I don't think his teammates would know about it. Again, Robin is coming in off of the taxi squad to substitute for Bragwin. Here's some replays from that first set. One of 2 excellent 2-balls thrown by Bueno. How do you know they're excellent? Because his opponent did not take a step towards them. Beautiful scoop.
Oh, look at, the ankle there. I mean,
And,
wow.
And good control.
I mean, this was the carom at 5-4 that brought it to 5-5. Bueno had a do-or-die catch there on the inside.
Yeah, he did.
Low percentage. That was a next to impossible scoop. I think you're looking at this one right here. Quick bounce behind him on the left side. Man, what a play. And then you're going to see here, I don't even think that, there's 2 bounces either way, and then ball's going to land out.
Ball can touch the floor twice. See, that's me screwing up. Ball can touch the floor 1 time after the player throws the ball. There we are again in the ESPN 3 players cage. You have Robin there substituting in for the Wall Warriors. Correa there is seated on his right.
Bueno, to begin this single season, hasn't been a great start for him. 1 win and 2 losses. Looking at Robin here, just 1 substitute appearance as a 4th-ranked player, and he got the win, so there's a 5. Kind of a surprise right there. Bueno takes it 6-5. We do have our second set ready to go. If Robin can force a 3rd set.
Robin serves. We begin. Here's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played strongly by Robin. Catch by Bueno. Bueno plays it high and inside. Rebote 2-all with a light touch. Bueno has it. Rebote save, hits the overhead screen. First point of the second set goes to Bueno at the Cesta Cyclones.
In his matchup against Robin, too, if you're Bueno, low and hard, probably going to do you a little better than high and hard. A couple of those throws gave Robin a chance on the rebote, but could have ended those points a little bit sooner.
In and out of the Cesta, the ball goes. 2 points for Bueno. He serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. There's a backhand by Robin, powerfully thrown to the inside, wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's Robin. Backhand. Rebote save by Bueno. Robin's there. Karam by Robin with a light touch will score. Robin's on the board with a point. There'll be no shutout here. He serves.
And Robin, he's got all these shots. He's just got to start to throw a couple of them. The Karam's worked out both times for him. Bueno doing a good job of moving Robin around the court. Robin not so much throughout this match. I think they're making sure there is not a wet spot out there. Robin serving down 1-2 here in our second set.
Here's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Rebote left side, 2-all. That is gorgeous.
Yep.
Beautifully executed. 2-all by Robin.
I mean, that's what you have to be careful with if your Bueno hasn't gone for the 2-all off the rebote and just snapped it right there, caught him going the opposite direction.
All the players and all the teams, he cuts it from the inside. Again, it's harder to throw, but the closer you are to that side wall, the harder it is to do anything, to catch the ball, to throw shots. In that case, Robin throws it as well as anyone.
There's a catch by Bueno. Bueno to the inside. Scoop by Robin. Backhand 2-all. This one caught in the air by Bueno. Karam by Bueno opens up. Robin reads it, stops it.
Robin.
Light touch. Bueno read it, got it, but could not hold on to it. That's 3 points for Robin. He serves.
And good to see that it doesn't look like that hamstring issue bothering him as much as it looked like it might in that first set. He got out to that ball in plenty of time and again knows where to put that return right on the numbers.
That's one of those injuries that when you see a player reaching there, they really reach for it.
Beautiful catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. Rebote's kicking out to the 7 line. Inside. What a scoop by Bueno. That's beautiful.
Made another
Great ball control. Beautiful scoop again. 2-all. Robin's got it. Carambola by Robin will score. 4 points for Robin. He serves.
Second point in a row. How about Robin getting out to the 2-all and then killing it on the return? He doesn't waste time when he gets those opportunities. His kill shot percentage is probably one of the highest on the roster. Got to take advantage of those opportunities, and he does pretty consistently. Take another look right here. I mean, the scoops by Bueno have been working out for him. A little bit of a soft touch on that 2-all. Robin with a good head start. He gets out there, and then the carambola. See that kick off the side wall back to the outside. Indicates that type of throw. Fun to say, too, Stu. One of my favorites.
Carambola?
Yes.
You say it very well.
Effective shot right there. 4-2 lead now for Robin. Bueno came back in the first set, though.
Here's the catch by Bueno. Backhand. The 10 line to the inside. Lower off the back wall. That's the rebote. Bueno takes it on the bounce. Powerful forehand by Bueno. Kicks off the front wall and hits the overhead screen. That is 5 points for Robin. Possible set point.
And just surprising here, just a forehand getting away from Bueno. Just had all the space in the world, a little too high, the only place he couldn't miss.
There's a backhand by Bueno, powerfully thrown. Rebote to the inside by Robin. That's beautifully played. Another great catch by Bueno. Bueno, solid catch on the forehand. Outside placement. Robin got it, stops it, returns it. Bueno from the forehand cannot hold on. That is point and set to Robin of the Wall Warriors. We're going to go on to a third and final set. That will begin in just about 2 minutes. So,
I'll tell you what, Stu. I mean, after a 2-0 hole for Robin in the second set, didn't expect that comeback right there. Not 6 straight either. Look at that here.
Getting some good feedback there from Correa on his right, team captain Inaki. Here's Bueno going into the ESPN 3 players cage.
You see that smile coming from Robin?
That smile is absolutely infectious.
Great personality.
Beautiful catch there by Bueno. Outside placement. Robin reads it.
He's reading the ball beautifully, Stu.
Stops it really well. And when you got him out there, look, high carambola, your favorite word, as you said. What makes it a carambola? You throw it to the front wall, it cuts to the side wall, and starts moving out.
You can, again, Robin, not the best, not the top in foot speed on the roster, but he makes up for it with his great reaction times, Stu. I mean, if you get a good read on the ball, it makes up for a lack of, a lack of speed to get out there. And he got there in plenty of time on 3 in a row in that set.
And tremendous power, too. I mean, some real power on both sides, both the forehand and the backhand.
And when he gets him out there, as he said, mid-set, he doesn't waste those kill shot opportunities. Kills them at a high rate. It's evidenced by that 6-2 scoreline there in set number 2. We've seen Robin, boy, he's been all over, Stu, thus far. And he's always substituted for the Warriors. Obviously, he's right here. Sorry, I meant the Renegades.
Jerseys, right?
See him for the Warriors.
Now black jersey.
And coming out here for our third and decisive set in just about 15 seconds here. First 2 doubles matches of the day went to the Wall Warriors. They have 3 points on the game day to the Cyclones 0. Bueno looking to get them on the board with a full point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and final set for this match. Bueno will have the serve for the Cesta Cyclones. Scoring in battle court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Each one of these players is 1-1 set. The first to 6 will take the match. There's the serve. Here's the backhand by Robin to the inside. Bueno, fine catch. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote to the inside. Bueno with a great catch at the sidewall. Good stop. Gets it to the front wall. Long carom opens wide and scores. That was really well executed by Robin. Robin will get the first point of the third and decisive set. He serves.
Boy, that carom really been working out for Robin. Usually more precise with that costado, but he's taken the opportunities on the forehand. And all of them have worked out. Again, tough catcher by Bueno. He really struggled in that doubles match, but his catching has been pretty spot on in this one. There's been about 3 or 4 that should have ended the point that he's kept going, including in that first set at 5-5. So, big point there.
There's the backhand by Bueno. Robote coming out. Robote's on the side wall.
Oh, that hit. Oh, and he's going to get
that is going to land in and score. Tremendous effort there by Robin. He has 2 points. And the serve.
It looked like he did get assessed on it, but that was low on the right side. Even if it did land in the basket, it's so hard to control right there.
Robin's got a plethora of kill shots. I mean, he really does. It can drive his opponents nuts. What makes him very effective in the taxi squad?
Two wall.
Carom is in. Bueno with a point and the serve. There's the backhand by Robin. Powerfully
big
thrown.
backhand.
Rabote kicking out to the 6th line. Turned beautifully by Bueno. Here's the catch and the return.
Oh, just out of reach.
Diving,
What an effort.
Rabote save. That's in play.
Oh,
and
what an
it
effort
will
by Bueno.
Score.
Man.
Tremendous second effort by Bueno. We're all tied up 2 points apiece.
I mean, the presence of mind to look for that Rabote, too. Thought that it maybe was going to rattle around in the cage. Point would have been over. Bueno dug it out just above the pad, and he's rewarded with the point.
We need to get a towel out here onto the court, because anytime a player lays down, you can get a wet spot on the court that the next player can slip in, which is not something we want. You see Bueno here, look at this. Right into the cesta before the second bounce. Look at that save. Dying as it hits the front wall. Just a drop. I mean, I don't know that he intended for that to be a drop shot.
Yeah, Robin got one
Rabote,
earlier.
but that's what it was.
Bueno turned one right back on him there, 2-2. Tie ball game here in this third set.
Excellent serve by Bueno. Nice catch and return by Robin. Rabote is up right in the middle of the court. 2-all. It's out.
Wide.
3 points for Robin. Again, we're in the third and final set here of this match. First player to reach 6 points will win the match. Low hard serve by Robin. Here's the catch and return by Bueno. Rabote to the inside, big bounce. Tough catch, not made. Point for Robin. He has 4 points. And the serve.
Good serve.
In and out of the cesta it goes. 5 points, possible match point.
And a soft touch on the serve, really effective for Robin. Really dropping down off the side wall. Tough for Bueno to line those up. He's got a couple points to work with here to close out the match.
Rabote to the inside. Catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. Catch by Robin. Robin powerfully throwing that ball. This Rabote coming all the way to the 3 line. Bueno's right there. He passes Robin. Robin for the Rabote. It's a 2-all.
Oh, boy.
What a catch by Bueno. Bueno's 2-all is in and scoring. Oof. 3 points for Bueno. He serves. There's the backhand by Robin. There's a catch by Robin. Backhand. Rabote forehand.
Good catch there.
There's the backhand by Bueno to the outside. That's going to cut to the outside. Robin read it. Turns it into a 2-all. Here's Bueno from the outside. Good catch. Drop shot will land in and score. 4 points for Bueno. Robin with 5, still possible match point. Bueno serves.
Good read by Bueno there on the 2-wall. I mean, Robin had a lot of space on the inside. Bueno expected the 2-wall. He read it perfectly. Got the return. 5-4. Things getting awfully interesting here in this third set. Now an outside serve is an over serve. Boy, he had him, Stu.
Fault. Over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Don't know if you're going to go for that outside serve again. The game on the line. Just got to get this in and take your chances.
Robin makes the catch. Long carom opens up, stopped by Bueno and a great catch. High bounce carom, stopped by Robin. Robin with the drop shot that will score for the win. Point set in a hard-fought match. Going for Robin and the Wall Warriors, winning in the third set, 6-4.
Competitive match back and forth.
Tremendous play.
6-5, 2-6, 6-4. Robin coming back, winning the final 2 sets. Big win for him. 2-0 in singles this year. Take a look at that game day score. And clean sweep on the day for the Warriors. They've won the first 3 matches of the day. That'll take us to a second-ranked singles match coming up next. You see the 2 players out on the court now, Nicholas and Manny. Gonna hear from Robin again. What a way to end it, Stu. I mean, tracking down that drop shot. Couple of times, Bueno maybe thought that he had him on those 2 walls. Robin tracked them all down, scored on, I think, every single one of them, and that was the difference in that match. Well, again, off the taxi squad, Robin delivers for a Warriors side that needed a little momentum. We will hear from Robin. Here he is.
No questions.
All right, Robin, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
I feel great. Thank you.
What was your strategy playing against Bueno?
Move him in and out, and if I have a position to kill the point, I kill the point. So, yeah.
Robin, congratulations again. We'll see what else happens tonight.
Thank
tonight's
you.
Game days. Thank you.
And we are back with just about 20 seconds to go to our next singles match, a singles match of veteran players. There we have number 64, Nicholas, for the Wall Warriors, going up against number 60, Manny, for the Cesta Cyclones. Manny, having played professional highline now 22 years here in the United States.
There's a serve by Nicholas. Second singles match is underway. Backhand on the inside. Rabote, forehand that's on the wall. Tough save by Manny, flicks it up. Nicholas runs under it. He's got it at the 6 line, shoots it up the middle. Manny faked the carom. He drops it inside. Nicholas, good range. Hard backhand. Dropping low. Here's Manny at the 10. Powerful backhand. Here's a Rabote. Hook to the outside. Manny stays with it. Manny, fake the carom. He dropped this one inside. Nicholas got
coverage
there. Couldn't get the throw off. First point goes to Manny of the Cyclones.
It's Manny, a crafty veteran. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Manny did there, moving Nicholas cross court. Did a great job of doing that.
Big backhand by Nicholas, lobbed into the corner. Another tough Rabote. That's right on the numbers. Manny saves it to the outside. Nicholas, carom, landing in and scoring. Nicholas ties it up 1-1.
We saw Nicholas earlier today, had a really, really intense doubles match where he played backcourt. did a great job with that. So often there's a question, does a hard-fought match act as a warm-up if you have another match, or does it tire you out? Depends on the player.
Manny on the backhand to the inside. Nicholas pulls it off the sidewall. Tough catch. Trying to get the backhand a pass. Manny going up for it. Nicholas there at the 10 line. Strong backhand again. Manny looking for the rebote. Out at the 9 line. Saves it. That return to pass. Nicholas rebote. 2-all. Trying to get it on the bounce. Manny opens up for the carom. Nicholas with a good read. He gets out there. Shoots it low and hard. What a catch by Manny. Caught it front ways. Nicholas at the 8 line. Low runner back in. Manny going up for it. Backhand, right at the 9 line, caught the corner, slows it down. Nicholas has it. Low runner to the inside. Manny, big bounce.
Big
Ika, Nicholas committed, steps back, stops it on the left side. Hard backhand, just out of reach of Manny. Rebote again, big bounce. Nicholas controls it at the 8 line, shoots it inside. There it is, scooped up by Manny. Forehand rebote, flicked high off the front wall. Manny backs up. Takes the big bouncer again, shoots it up the middle. Nicholas settles. 10 line on the outside. Hard forehand, 3-wall play. Manny lines it up, 2-wall return. Opening up, Nicholas takes him on the outside. Hard 3-wall play.
Great
Gonna
catch
get the
by
high
Manny.
carambola. Manny caught it in the air. Forehand return, beats him to the inside to score. Well played point. Goes to Manny, leads 2-1.
Hate to use a cliche, but veteran move. I mean, his court positioning is what carries him to where the ball is going to be to make the catch. And then he throws it where his opponent's not, back to the inside. That was just beautifully played by Manny.
Backhand, back beyond the 13 line. Manny, rebote forehand, turn low and hard. Nicholas on the bounce, gets it off to the inside, high hard return. Manny, got to play in the rebote. Keeps it inside, right on the numbers. Nicholas pulls it in. Hard backhand again. And he gets out there. Who drops it just above the pad with a soft touch. 2 bounces ruled. And scoring.
Ball can only bounce once after a player throws it. Nicholas doing a good job, but Manny took a little off of that. Got those 2 bounces before it made it into Nicholas's cesta.
And he takes that one in the air. Costado 2-all. Nicholas reads it, stops it on the outside. Powerful forehand back over the top. Manny inside to scoop it up. Quick release. Nicholas now looking for rebote. Turns it high off the front wall. That just does clear the overhead screen. Another 2-all opening up. That one lands out. Second point for Nicholas. Nicholas serves.
High game of inches. Once again, the ball can touch the floor once after player throws it, and just like any other sport using a ball about this size, those lines on the ground, you got to keep it within those boundaries. But in highlight, if it touches the line, it's out.
Manny with the backhand, just out of reach. Nicholas gets out to the 8 line to turn the rebote. Manny, fake the carom, he keeps it inside where it scores.
Manny's being more crafty. I was about to say craftier, but I know it's not. But he's being more crafty than we've seen before.
A lot of body fakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes even more effective than, it doesn't put as much pressure on the throw as well if you don't throw them all too well. That is an over serve. Second serve coming up for Manny. Nicholas rifles the backhand, just out of reach. Manny digs out the rebote. That caught the overhead screen, which is out of play.
Again, when that ball's coming off the back wall, you hear us say it all day, it's called the rebote, the rebound off the back wall. You can't catch it. Comes into the cesta and has to be thrown with the momentum that's basically created by the speed of the ball coming off the back wall. And if your positioning's not just right, you can send them off into the overhead screen, off the court. A number of things can happen. That's what we saw happen there.
And that is an ace off a Magic City bounce. 4-4 is the score. Nicholas serves.
So what is a Magic City bounce? You see those lines there on the side wall, not 9, 10, 11, 12, but those little lines in between them. Each one of those panels has a ridge. Occasionally the ball catches it. Can change the direction of the ball. A nuance of the Magic City court.
Manny comes out of the corner with the backhand. Robote lifted to Manny's forehand. Drops it to the inside. Nicholas thought about the scoop. That's a tough Robote on the wall. That is missed. Manny jumps out ahead, 5-4. He has a possible set point.
Manny certainly would like to get one set under his belt. Reminder of the scoring. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Backhand right on the wall. Tough catch by Manny at the 10 line. It's a little kick off the side wall. Robote's coming out. Robote to the inside. Manny is back in there on the forehand. Drop back over the top. There's Nicholas. Good pickup. He powers this one. Wall to wall. Robote forehand right up the middle. Nicholas runs under it, takes it in the air, shoots it back to the inside. There's a scoop by Manny. Backhand passing. Nicholas now. Robote forehand. That catches the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point and set. Manny takes it 6-4, 2 minutes on the board. We'll play set number 2. 6-4, Manny wins the opening set here. A day that has been all Warriors so far. First 3 matches have gone their way. Doubles, Joseph and Julian defeating Ikeda and Bueno in 3 sets. Inaki and Nicholas defeated Carballo and Manu in 2. And then Robin just defeated Bueno in 3 sets after dropping the first. Opening set right here. Good defense there by Nicholas. Goes for the 3-wall play. Actually more of a high carambola. Talked about the carambola thrown from the outside, hits off the front wall, then kicks off the side wall at a sharp angle, which returns it back to the outside. So the 3-wall play hits front wall, side wall, and then off the back wall, really opens up off the back wall, forcing a difficult Robote. See Manny keeping that one to the inside. Effective use of the fakes. Again, not known for his ability to throw shots, primarily defensive-minded player, but one of the best on this roster where that's concerned. Got to put points up on the board in some way, and Manny figuring out a way to do it. Manny's played 3 matches so far in his single season. He defeated Iturbide of the Chargers, lost to Jairo and Arats both. To improve to 2-2 with a win right here, halfway done. Took the first set. Nicholas, though, on the other hand, representing the Wall Warriors. 1 win for him came against Benny, who had to substitute for Iturbide in that one. Nicholas lost the first set, but came back and won the next 2. He also lost to Jairo in straight sets. Very competitive second-ranked group. Not a lot separating any of these guys. Tough to predict. Expect a 3rd set between these 2. Nicholas coming out here with the serve. Second set is underway. Big low hard forehand by Manny. Nicholas there to scoop it up. Back in, just out of reach. Manny out there at the 9 line, plays a Robote inside. Nicholas running around it. Keeps it on the left side, puts it back up the middle. Manny with the carom. Nicholas stays out there. He's got plenty of time, drops it back over the top. Tough rebote, but Manny lines it up perfectly, makes the save. Nicholas again, this time the 2-wall, opening up. That lands in and scores. Well thrown by Nicholas. Jumps out ahead 1-0.
Nicholas came out firing, literally. That first serve was blasted in low and hard. Manny handled it well, but Nicholas obviously trying to take over the pace. Push this into a third set if he can.
What a catch there by Manny, backhand. Nicholas steps in at the 9 line. This one kicking up, not a lot on that rebote. Manny digs it out with a big bounce. Nicholas settles there at the 8 line. Backhand, little runner just out of reach into the corner. Another tough rebote that comes out low into the pad. Nicholas 2-0 lead to begin our second set.
And he knows he was trying to thread the needle, put it in low just above the pad, which would have been theoretically out of the reach of Nicholas, but caught the pad instead.
Backhand to the inside, Nicholas forehand rebote. It's that one to pass. Manny now digs it out on a knee. Comes up the middle, aggressively moving up on it. Nicholas keeps it inside. Manny trying to scoop it up, just missed it. 3-0 lead for Nicholas.
That ball. Absolutely fired that ball.
Yeah, he did. Fault over serve. Second serve for Nicholas. Second serve is good. Manny, big backhand there, wall to wall, clearing the overhead screen. Takes Nicholas to the 5 line. Keeps it inside. Manny now, backhand. Gets it off quickly. This one comes shooting off the back wall. Nicholas keeps it inside. Nice rebote save. Manny with the backhand again, just out of reach. Not a lot on it. Nicholas digs it out. Manny up at the 7 line. The outside placement, keeps it inside. Nicholas has the rebote.
Wow.
That kicked up in the overhead screen and out of play. And he picks up his first point of our second set.
Nicholas throwing that ball. It was the last ball he was ever going to throw. He really had a lot of power behind that.
Yeah.
Just power without control. Not entirely his fault. That ball took a wonky bounce.
Hard serve by Manny. Backhand. Inside. Caught up overhead by Manny. Manny outside placement. Nicholas stops it on the bounce. Nicholas goes inside. Manny now opening up. Tough rebote. Not going to make it. 4-1 lead for Nicholas in our second set. Rebote. Here's Manny on the inside. That's a 2-wall. That lands out. 5 points for Nicholas. He has a possible set point, looking to push this to a third set. Manny on the inside. Here's Manny. It's that forehand to pass. Here's Nicholas on the inside. High, hard backhand. This one comes shooting out. Rebote. Comes up short, point and set. Nicholas comes back, wins it 6-1. Gonna have 2 minutes on the board for a third and decisive set.
We're going to a third set.
How about that? You see it, I mean, in this second-ranked group, more times than not, these matches go to a third set. I mean, Manny, Nicholas, Jairo, Arats, and Iturbide. I mean,
it really, for me anyway,
yeah.
it comes down to the mental game. If you lose, if you're locked in and you lose a close one, it's sometimes difficult to remain locked in into that second set. But if you weren't locked in the first set, like Nicholas, for instance, that wasn't his best performance. So he definitely came back in the second set with a high degree of concentration. Then we move on to a third and final set, and then it's, can you maintain your focus and do you have the energy to do so? You know, there's not a player back here that's going to say, I'm tired. That's not going to happen.
Certainly not.
Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. We have Nicholas there, strapping his helmet on. Julian, who played earlier.
Julian done for the day. Another big win for Julian, though, with Joseph supporting his team. ESPN 3 cage over there.
About a minute to go before we begin our third and decisive set in this.
Sorry. I was going to say, Stu, for Nicholas, too, in that match against Benny, kind of a slow start as well. Came out, lost 6 straight points. Lost the first set 6-0, then came back 6-4, 6-3. So it's kind of been what we've seen from Nicholas to start this fall 23, at least in singles, just a slower start. But again, able to come back, get that all-important second set, and then give yourself a shot as we move into set 3. Coming up next after this one, Joseph and Correa will take on Carballo and Jedden, 6th-ranked doubles match, and then Joseph and Inaki for the Warriors taking on Ikeda and Manny. Advantage for the Cyclones with their 2nd-ranked team taking on what was supposed to be the 3rd-ranked team of the Warriors. They also have to use a sub in that one, so big advantage for the Cyclones where that's concerned, at least in the rankings. See how that match goes. Third and decisive set coming up here between Manny and Nicholas. There's a serve by Manny. Third set is underway. Backhand lifted into the corner, and he coming back for it. Robote's save, pushes Nicholas to the outside on the bounce, picks it up, shoots it low and hard. Manny now, tough save, he made it. Nicholas from the inside at the 8 line, shoots it low and hard. Manny backing up, takes it again back to the inside with it. Nicholas running under it, hard backhand at the 8 line. Manny going up, backhand.
Juggling on the catch of Manny.
Juggling on the catch of Manny. First point to Nicholas.
Ball comes into the cesta. Can't lose contact with the cesta. Now, will roll. It can roll, but it can't bounce. Can't bounce or be bobbled.
Big bouncer. Manny settles in the middle of the court, shoots it low and hard inside. Good range by Nicholas. He's back in there. It's the backhand off. Manny now set up at the 10 line. Low runner tries to get it out of reach. Nicholas leaping catch. Hard backhand again. Manny now backpedals quickly. Just does get out there. Nicholas, late reaction, but he runs under it. Backhand into the corner. Manny does dig it out. Puts it just above the pad. Nicholas, though, has it up at the 6 line. Outside placement. He is in. What a shot by Nicholas. Just inside the boundary line. Has a 2-0 lead.
Throwing with authority to the outside. Again, move your opponent around, throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Nicholas did there. Well played.
Big backhand there by Manny. Nicholas, forehand to Bote. Roughly thrown back up the middle. Here's Manny now. Back to the inside, Nicholas. Good pickup. Knobs this one, clears the overhead screen, cutting back inside. Quick turn by Manny. Nicholas, there's a scoop. Oh, that little kick off the sidewall gives Manny a play. Manny, the carom return. He's in and scoring. Well thrown by Manny. It's the Cyclones, the first point of our third set. Manny serves.
Manny threw it quick and accurately.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Manny. Forehand rebote, Manny flicks it up, keeps it inside. Nicholas on the bounce, gets it off, just out of reach of Manny. Went for it, but he's got the rebote on the back end. Nicholas at the 8 line, shoots it back inside. Tough scoop by Manny into the 2 wall. That lands in or out. We're waiting for confirmation by the judges. They will confer here. Judges have conferred that ball was out. Point goes to Nicholas. Ball touched the line, deemed to be out. 3-1 lead for Nicholas. Underserve, second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. That one is on the wall. Tough save by Nicholas. Manny advances. Up on the forehand, keeps it inside. Nicholas has got to play. Backhand just out of reach again. Rebote comes shooting out. Manny put a big bounce under it. Nicholas settles at the 7 line. Shoots it back inside. Going to be a difficult rebote that Manny saves. Big bouncer on the wall. Nicholas at the 8 line. Backhand. Just going to pass with it. It's on the wall again. Tough rebote just above the pad. Nicholas gets up there before the second bounce. High costado. Manny not falling for it. Back on the inside, Nicholas now. Tough rebote for him. Kicks up in the overhead screen. Second point for Manny. Deficit's just 1. Manny serves.
Really well played point by both players. Both Nicholas and Manny are spot on. Nicholas apparently trying to pick up the pace. Manny staying right there with him.
There's a backhand to the inside, just out of reach. Forehand, pushed outside. Nicholas stops it. Manny, what a pickup there at the 11 line. Hard backhand, looking to pass. Here's a rebote. Forehand, saved by Nicholas. Backhand inside, that one passing. Manny, another tough save. He lays it up. Nicholas runs around it, has it on the forehand. High hard play, passing again. Manny now, tough save on the inside. 2-wall return. Nicholas stops it in the air. His 2-wall scores.
Beautifully executed by Nicholas. 4 points.
4-2 lead for Nicholas. Rebote up the middle. 2-wall rebote, fall down, just caught the top of the pad. What an attempt. That ball's out of play though. Gives Nicholas 5 points. He's got a possible set point.
Decidedly good effort. I mean, that I don't think Nicholas would have gotten to that had that landed, but just caught the pad.
Nicholas out there for the rebote, middle court placement on the inside now. Manny gets there, backhand. Comes shooting out. Nicholas rebote to the inside, just out of reach, where it scores for the win. Point, set, and match to Nicholas of the Warriors, winning in the third set 6-2.
And we are back with a tremendous effort there by Nicholas to come back. Here we see the game day score. Your Robote Renegades out in front with 27 points. Wall Warriors with 16.5, tied with the Chargers 16.5. Three-way tie, and the Devils 16.5. So overall, decidedly good effort there by both Nicholas and Manny. Nicholas setting the pace, and we will hear from the winner, Nicholas, right now.
All right, Nicholas, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you. Pues me siento súper contento. Era un partido súper difícil contra Manuel, lo sabía.
So I feel super happy. I know it was going to be a very difficult match against Manny.
Pues sí, contento. Un punto importante para mi equipo.
I feel very happy, and it was a very important point for my team.
Era muy importante de ganar ese partido.
It was very, very important that my team won that point. Well, Nicolas, congratulations for winning that match. We'll see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.
Got this 6th-ranked doubles match coming up next. Joseph and Correa taking on Carballo and Jedden, Stu.
Special note about this match. All 4 players on the court are part of the original 2018 Magic City roster.
Good to see out there,
Could not be more proud.
Seen Carballo and Jedden 0-1 thus far. Joseph and Correa have played an extra match. They lost both. One of these teams will pick up their first win. The action started right now. 2 matches left. 6th-ranked doubles. And Joseph and Inaki against Ikeda and Manny will follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match. Doubles match. Joseph for the Wall Warriors has the first serve. Joseph serves. We begin. Here's the catch by Correa. Forehand to the inside. Backhand by Carballo. Correa's there. Big right side, lower and harder. Jed now, backhand from the 12 line. Correa with a tip ball. First point goes to Carballo and Jedden of the Cesta Cyclones. Carballo serves. Over serve. That's a first fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's the forehand return by Correa, low and hard. Jedden with a tip ball deep in the backcourt. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Joseph serves.
And another court swap here. You got Jedden, who's played most of his career up in the front court, now testing it out in the back court. That Carballo, great front court up in front of him. Played pretty well that first time out, Stu.
Ball tipped in the backcourt. As a second point for Carballo and Jedden. Carballo serves.
And as is the case for his opposing backcourter as well, Correa spent a majority of his career up in the front court. Great power from the right side. He's got a bunch of shots. He's testing his game out in the back as well.
Correa keeps it on the forehand. Catch by Carballo. Carballo goes deep. Correa's there. Big throw to the inside. Good catch by Jedden. Backhand. Correa takes it on the right side. Low and hard. Here's Jedden from the forehand. Nice throw. Catch by Correa at the 9 line. Sidearm carom. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo, powerful forehand.
Joseph makes the rebote save. That's too high. That hit the overhead screen. 3 points for the white shirts, Carballo and Jedden. The Cesta Cyclones, Carballo serves.
Carballo just so much power up there in the front court. 3-wall play on that forehand. Joseph knows where to be. Great effort trying to dig it out, but couldn't avoid that overhead screen. A tough matchup for Joseph up there against Carballo. Not a common matchup up there. So the Warriors have that rank advantage in the backcourt. Use that to their advantage.
Scoop by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Rebote coming out. Joseph gets in there. He made contact. Carballo makes the catch. Rifles it hard.
Oh, he
what
caught
a
it.
catch by Joseph. Joseph reaching out. That ball is bobbled. 4th point for Carballo and Jedden. Carballo serves.
How about Joseph? I mean, getting in there, Stu, trying to cut one off, just juggling around in the basket, but love his energy and love his aggressiveness up there in the front court. Especially a match coming in as a pretty big underdog. Got to go for it. See if Joseph starts to mix in a couple more shots, which we're not used to seeing from him up there in the front.
Beautiful catch by Correa off a good serve by Carballo. Carballo from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Joseph on the rebote. Carballo attacks. Has it on the forehand. Big right side. Correa looks for the rebote. Left side rebote to the inside. Beautifully played. Jedden's there. Big backhand by Jedden. Caught by Correa. Correa from the 13 line. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote for Carballo. Ball's going to take a big bounce. Correa, good catch. Powerful throw. Rebote save. That one hits the overhead screen. That's a 2nd point for Joseph and Correa. Joseph serves.
Put so much pressure on the Cyclones defensively right there, forcing Jedden to get involved, and then that rebote sailing up in the overhead screen.
Carballo picks the serve. Hard throw, stopped by Correa. Correa hard to the inside. Jedden alone makes a nice scoop. Catch by Correa mid-court. Hard throw, low and hard, and Jedden's there. Correa with a tip ball at the 9 line. 5 points and a possible set for Carballo and Jedden of the Cesta Cyclones. Carballo serve.
A really difficult catch right there. Maybe he leapt a little bit early. Timing looked a bit off and just caught the side of the cesta. Good performance here by this Carballo-Jedden team. Impressed with Jedden here in the back. Just one miss, and Carballo very aggressive up in the front. What a serve.
Excellent serve. Scores for Carballo. That is point and set for the Cesta Cyclones. Carballo and Jedden. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our 2nd set.
Solid opening set for Carballo and Jedden. Looking back to their previous result, I mean, they played a tough El Barba and Dubia team and ended up winning the first set 6-2, so we've seen that before, then dropped the next 2 sets. So it's going to be key for this Cyclones team to really close out a match right here, something they haven't shown the ability to do in this fall 23 season.
Joseph doing a good job of getting in there and making a save by Joseph. The form isn't necessarily good, but look at this catch. Maybe his best catch of the year. Good to see him get in there, make a nice play. Carballo goes for the rebote save.
Yeah, you see that. Yeah, I see the juggle there.
That was the bobble right there that got called for. Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage in the break in between sets. There you have Jedden on the right side of the screen. Of course, striking a pose because that's Jedden. There's Carballo, who's not sure where he is, but he knows it has to do with high line. He's going to come back here and throw the ball hard.
I was going to say, they got a match to close out here. We got to...
Jedden is always aware of where the cameras are. Always. Always aware, whether he's on the court or not. He always knows where that camera is. There's Ikeda coming in.
Yeah, we'll be seeing Ikeda in the next match. Ikeda and Manny will close it out for the Cyclones. Looking to add some late points for this team. This is a crucial match. I mean, so far, the first 4 matches have gone the way of the Warriors. looking to just get some points on the board and salvage this game day. Ready to go with our second set. We'll have the Warriors. Ray and Joseph serving.
We are ready to begin our second set. Joseph has the serve for the Warriors. There's the serve. We begin. Jen on the catch. Backhand to the inside. That's a good catch by Correa. He holds on. Backhand. Bote coming out. Bote forehand by Carballo. Scoop by Correa. Big backhand. Caught by Carballo. Carballo to the inside. Correa's there. Carballo calls for the Bote. Missed it at the 11 line. First point of this match goes to Joseph and Correa of the Warriors. Joseph serves.
Communication there by the Cyclones. If you're Jen, you got to let Carballo come to the backcourt. If he's calling you off that aggressively, usually makes those saves. Just a bit off on the timing there.
Jen on the catch. Powerful forehand. Stopped by Correa. Correa hard to the inside, keeps it low. Carballo's there with a fine catch. Big backhand. What a catch by Correa coming flying in. Here's Carballo. Carballo sends it deep again. Robote coming out. Robote by Joseph. 2-all. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo hard throw on the carambola. That will score. That's a point for Carballo and Jedden. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Close to the boundary line on that return, but if you're Carballo, the worst that happens is you make the catch and you just blast a forehand right back to Joseph and Correa. Worst case scenario, let that ball drop and it lands in. So, okay, good decision on his part, rewarded with the point. That's, I think, an overserve there. Yep.
Fault, overserve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a good catch and a nice return by Correa. Carballo's there. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Stopped by Correa and a great catch at the 13 line. To the inside that goes. What a catch by Jedden. Return is in the pad and the pad is bad. Two points for Joseph and Correa. Joseph serves.
A little bit of a late call there by Carballo. Going to be that aggressive, just have to give him a little more warning. Jedden got in there, but couldn't control it that late, as that's going to be.
That's an ace.
Yeah, it is.
3 points for Joseph and Correa. Joseph serves.
I don't know what happened right there, but you see Jedden now making the adjustment. He's up at the 10 line, looking for that to kick off the sidewalk, coming to his forehand.
Catch by Jedden. That ball's missed on the Robote attempt. It's a point for Carballo and Jedden of the Cesta Cyclones. Carballo serves.
Difficult play there by Correa on the bounce. Powerfully thrown. Again, Joseph knows where to be. He's been a great backup up there in the front court trying to dig these out. And degree of difficulty very high in a number of them. Hard serve there. Yeah,
excellent serve by Carballo will score. They step out into a tie, 3-3. Carballo serves.
Tie ball game after a slow start. That serve from Carballo is such a weapon, especially at this 6th ranked doubles level. Not going to see anything quite like it here. That's another good one.
Excellent serve by Carballo, scoring again. 4 points.
Starting to find his groove with his serves, still. Deep part of the service box right there, just blasted by Correa. Again.
In and out of the cess the ball goes. That is a 5th point. Well, that gets us to possible match point for Carballo and Jedden. Carballo serves. Excellent catch by Correa. Powerful forehand caught in the air by Carballo. Carballo goes deep, wall to wall. Rebote by Joseph. It's a 2-all. Carballo's got it. Powerful forehand. Excellent read on the rebote by Correa. Powerful forehand again. Rebote coming out.
We get out there.
Correa eyes on the rebote, sends it inside. Jedden is there. Here's Correa on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Jedden on the catch and the drop. That's 4 points for Joseph and Correa. Joseph serves.
Boy, what a point right there. It's over.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line.
Well, that's got to get down.
Second serve is good, and this is at 5-5. So possible set point for the Warriors, possible match point for the Cyclones in white.
See if there's a chance for Carballo to take this serve. I think he's going to do it here.
Hard serve by Joseph. Jedden's there.
That's a good one.
Rebote left side. Carballo makes the catch. Powerful throw. That's a tough one, and it's tipped. Point set in a hard-fought match for Carballo and Jedden of the Cesta Cyclones, taking it in straight sets, 6-2, 6-5.
First win of the day going to the Cesta Cyclones, courtesy of that 6th-ranked doubles team, Carballo and Jedden. They get it done for their side. Take a look at that game day score. 5 points for the Warriors, just 1.5 for the Cyclones. Look at that, the Warriors jumped into a tie for second place. We got 3 teams locked at 16.5 points. Let's see where the game days are between those 3 teams. And we're gonna have the Devils a full day behind the Warriors and Chargers. The Devils 16.5 points, currently tied for second place. Not a bad spot for the expansion franchise. They came into Battle Court in the spring of 23. We're going to hear from Carballo and Jedden, ready to go in the cage.
All right, Jedden, Carballo, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Feeling good. I got a Ferrari right here. When you got a Ferrari on the court, you let him drive, and that's what I did. One of the best players on the team. I told him to cross that wall, put his serve into the back, and we was able to win the game that way. I tried to do the bare minimum. I made it closer than what it needed to be, but I got Mike Carballo, Mucho Carballo. That's what I call him. He the best, and that's why I call him that. But I want Mike to say some couple of words. Go ahead, Mike.
No, that match was about just less is more. Just kind of catching it one more time than our opponents. Trusting Jay back there. He's a wall back there, So we had some miscommunication. But listen, we overcame that, and we got the W today.
And that's what's more important.
Well, guys, congratulations again on winning that match. We'll see what else happens in the last game days.
Let's do it.
Go Clones.
Clone cartel.
All right, folks, let's introduce our final match of the day. We will be having one substitute here. Should have been the 3rd-ranked team for the Warriors. Bradley out with a knee injury, so Joseph moves into the front court. Inaki slides into the back. Bit of a change right there. They take on the 2nd-ranked team of the Cyclones, Ikeda and Manny. There's a serve by Joseph. Our final match is underway. Backhand out of reach. Forehand rebote laid up by Joseph. Here's Manny on the left side. Backhand. Hard play. This one coming out. Inaki on the move. Gets out there for the rebote. Puts it inside. Manny on the bounce. Shoots the outside placement. Inaki stops at Inaki. High hard forehand. That three-wall play. And he knows where to be. He makes a save. Catches the corner. Inaki up at the 7th line. Two-wall. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda's return back inside. He's tipped. Ikeda and Manny first up on the board in our final match.
Inaki doing a really good job of setting the tone for this match. He moved into position aggressively. Just not able to make a point there.
Well play serve. Good catch by Inaki. Hard backhand out from the corner. Here's Manny. Backhand push to the outside. Inaki up on the forehand. Trying to get that three-wall play. Manny steps in, cuts it off. Forehand back inside. Inaki now. Pass it up high overhead. Big backhand. Coming out. Another big bouncer. Inaki controls up at the 9 line. Manny get a step in here. Takes it in on the left side. Big backhand. Trying to get it to pass. Inaki lines it up on the rebote. Makes a save. Ikeda moving up. Ball took a bounce. Manny with a good read.
There, huh?
Hard to see that one, Stu. Rebote left side. Just above the pad. Ikeda looking to get up there before the second bounce. Couldn't make the catch. Joseph and Inaki tie it up 1-1.
Joseph got in there well. Didn't have a lot of notice that he had to throw the rebote, but he did get up there.
Backhand by Manny. Inaki steps in. Marianne harder. Get a step around it. Keep it on the left side. Tough catch by Inaki. Backhand launched. He steps up. High hard return. Trying to get it past. Inaki steps back to the 12 line. Lobs it up. Manny now on the forehand. Outside placement. Called off, but Joseph makes the catch. Hard forehand back inside. Lined up by Manny. Inaki again from the 11 line. He's going to keep it to the inside. Manny now. Backhand. Inaki just does clear the overhead screen. Gets it up to Ikeda. Rebote to the outside is outside the court.
That's one of those where if you have any question as to whether or not the ball's going to land in, you go for it. In that case, it looked like Joseph may have been going for it. Inaki called him off, said, no, that's landing out.
Good communication. Manny with the backhand, kicking up. Not past Inaki. Good catch back at the 13. It's another one. Here's Manny now on the forehand. Looking for the big bounce. Calls him off. Inaki settles at the 13 line, makes the catch. Hard return. Back to Manny. Manny, another outside placement. His call.
Took his eye off the ball right there at the last second.
2-2. Ikeda and Manny serve.
Yeah, that's an example, perfect example. If you go back and get his slow-mo and watch the miss and where he was looking, you follow the ball with your eyes all the way into the cesta, complete the catch, then make the throw.
Manny on the inside. Inaki going up for it. Takes it in at the 11. Hard backhand. Manny now. That is on the
Beautiful
wall.
catch.
Inaki pulling it in. Again, just does clear. Gets it back to Manny. The 13 line. Inaki from deep in the backcourt. Lobs it back to Manny on the inside. Pulls it off the side wall. This one launched and passing. Rebote left side is low into the pad. The pad is bad. Ikeda and Manny lead 3-2.
Tough break for Joseph. He's been making those rebotes without much difficulty. Try to put a little extra oomph into it. Send it into the pad as opposed to the front wall where it needed to go.
Inaki there at the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. Pulled in. That is floating. Inaki with a great catch. Hard backhand. Not going to get past Manny. Backed up to the 13. This one able to pass. Ikeda now looking for the rebote. Rebote drops at the feet of Inaki. Running around it, keeps it on the left side. Goes with a high 2-wall. Great good read by Manny. Manny coming out from the outside, crossing the side wall. Inaki lined it up. Backhand inside. Manny steps up. His return, no runner for Inaki. Trying to get it past. Inaki steps in. Higher and harder. Manny. Backorders, trading throws here. Trying to get one past. Inaki scrapes another one off the side wall, lifts it to the forehand now. Peak of the big bounce, just does clear. Inaki going up for it high on the forehand. Shoots it low and hard. He steps up before the second bounce. Backhand, trying to get it to die in the corner. Tough rebote. That got up in the overhead screen and out of play. 4-2 lead for the Cyclones.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, scoring in Battle Court. First to reach 6 points wins the set. First to win 2 sets wins the match.
Manny, middle court placement. Joseph on the bounce, takes it in, shoots it just above the pad, low and hard. Here's Manny now. Manny looking for the big bounce over Inaki. He's going to settle at the 11 line. Backhand, inside, and passing. Nice throw. Ikeda, there's a rebote, turned high off the front wall. Forehand of Inaki now. Going to cross deep in the backcourt. Ikeda's got another rebote. Inaki now, 10 line. Backhand inside for Manny. Inaki calls for Joseph to take it. He makes a save. It's a splitter. Manny on the bounce, picks it up. Outside placement. Will score. Between both Warriors, that's a 5-2 lead and a possible set point for Ikeda and Manny.
Inaki needed to call Joseph off. That ball was right in Joseph catching zone. Well within his capability to make that catch as well.
Inaki comes out of the corner with the backhand. Ikeda on the move. The 6 line, turns this one to pass. Nice return by Ikeda. Ranabote dropped inside. Here's Manny now. Catches it low. Inaki backhand at the 11 line towards the inside. Here's Manny. Forehand push to the outside. That caught the overhead screen. It's out of play. Point and set. Ikeda and Manny take it 6-2. 2 minutes up on the board. We'll play our second set.
Tough break there for Inaki, especially in that forehand rebote that sailed out into the overhead screen. We're in the 2-minute break in between sets here in our final match of the day between the Cesta Cyclones and the Wall Warriors. Your Cesta Cyclones there, Manny and Ikeda. Veteran team played a number of matches together in both the head-to-head format and throughout Battle Court. So communication between them is spot on. In fact, I think for the most part, Ikeda knows what to go for without being told.
Yeah. These two, experienced as they come, in terms of Battle Court doubles partners. And so far to begin this season, Ikeda and Manny 0-3. It's a tough second-ranked doubles group, and also the threes this year, Stu. Not easy to play against as well, so not going to be an easy schedule for this second-ranked team of Ikeda and Manny, but this is one that expect them to win, and so far so good, handling their business in that first set. If you're the Cyclones, I mean, these are points you can't afford to give away as well. It hasn't gone quite your way on this game day, but you can get these final 2 points and come away with 3. Not all too bad after the slow start.
You see the long tie that Ikeda's draped around his neck right there. That's what affixes the hand into that cesta. Basically, you're not holding on to anything when your hand's in that cesta. Hand sits flat on top of the wicker basket. Leather glove is on top of it. You can see that tie tied there in the case of Joseph. Here we see the Wall Warrior half of the ESPN 3 players cage. Just getting some feedback from Nicholas.
And maybe
Inaki tying in.
Yeah, maybe telling him a little more involved, mix it up, see what happens here in this second set. Drop the first set here, playing with the sub, so if they can force a third and decisive set. Yeah, that one caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. First point of our second set goes to Joseph and Inaki. Here's Manny on the inside, drops it over the top. Good pickup by Inaki. Back on the inside, here's Inaki looking for the rebote. Kicks off the sidewall. Ikeda runs around it, has it on the forehand. Just drops it inside. Inaki runs under it. Hard backhand passing now. Ikeda rebote, keeps it inside, right to Inaki. Inaki, Philo, scoop by Ikeda. Ikeda's return to the inside. What a pickup, Inaki there. Makes the play on the inside. Manny out there at the 8, makes a rebote. Look to the outside, Inaki calls him off. Inaki's carom is stopped by Ikeda. This ball is in play. Inaki digs it out on the rebote. Point was still going, and Ikeda couldn't get it off.
Inaki's pissed because he thought that the point was over on holding, but there was no holding.
What a play by Inaki. 2-0 lead for the Warriors.
He was looking for a call that wasn't there, so Inaki thought the point was over, got back into the point and scored. Good for Inaki. Real good for Inaki. And Joseph walking over and saying, hey, man, chill out. Good for Joseph.
Again, got a 2-0 lead here. Push it to a third set. Never know what could happen. Low runner Inaki makes that play on the move. Forehand inside, and he going up for it. Forehand right up the middle. Inaki on the bounce, takes it in at the 9 line. For the splitter, we'll call off. Manny makes the play. Inaki up high on the left side. There's the backhand. Trying to get past Manny. He goes up deep in the backcourt. Manny's Pika. Inaki controls it up high. Let's get this to pass. He does. Oh, not a lot on the rebote. He lays it up. And ball missed. Ball was ruled to have been tipped by Inaki. First point for Ikeda and Manny. If you tip it into the opposing players too, you do not get the point. He was going for it.
Correct. Nice try, Inaki, but not happening. Yeah, no, you tipped it first.
Forehand rebote by Ikeda, gets that one passing to the outside. That one dying off the back wall, ties it up, 2-2. Backhand by Inaki to the inside. Here's Manny. Backhand. Manny now up on the forehand at the 10 line to the outside. Calls him off. Juice makes the play. Big forehand to the outside, lands in, but Ikeda has a play on the rebote. Inaki digs one out as well. Back beyond the 12 line. Ikeda, carom. Joseph stops it again. Joseph with a high 3-wall play. Manny not going to let that one pass. High scoop by Inaki on the inside. Drops it over the top. Manny backs up. Controls it at the 10 line. Half carom again. Splitter. Inaki stops it. Inaki. Cortada just above the pad. Manny got it before the second bounce. What a play. Another one low and hard. Manny with a good read. He stays up there. Backhand passing at the 7.
Manny taking control of the pace on that throw. Says, let's get this back into control.
Big backhand there by Ikeda. Inaki out of the way. Joseph coming back for it. It's a 2-wall return. Ikeda stops it on the outside. The drop shot. 2 bounces. Scores for Ikeda. Well played point by all 4 players. Cyclones jump out ahead 3-2.
That was really well done by Ikeda. Again, lots of hard throws. And Ikeda basically had a good catch. Took a peek where everyone was. Dropped it inside. Beautifully done.
Manny at the 13 line is going to drop it up the middle. Inaki backing up, takes it up overhead. Shoots it high and hard, and be a tough scoop for Manny. He made it on the inside. Big bouncer. Naki could not control that one up in the front court. Opens up a 4-2 lead for the Cyclones. Big backhand. Ikeda just does get out there. Drop shot. Inaki coming from the backcourt. Shoots a splitter. Manny with a read. He gets it on the bounce. Manny got the big bounce carom. Ooh, that will score. Crafty shot by Manny. Brings it to a 5-2 lead for the Cyclones. Possible set. Possible match point.
Exceptionally difficult to try to catch that ball off the bounce.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want that, Joseph, you got to catch that in the air.
On the bounce, it's
yeah.
so hard to control. Back inside, passing. Ikeda, Robote, dropping at the feet of Inaki, gets up there. He just launches this one. Ikeda stays up in the front court, lays it up. Inaki, there's a backhand towards the inside. Forehand Robote. That just does clear. Beautiful throw by Ikeda. Inaki again, trying to put a big bounce on it. And he backs up, takes it at the 11 line. There's the outside placement, splits them, and not controlled. That will score for the Cyclones for the win. Point set and match. Ikeda and Manny with it in straight set, 6-2, 6-2. The Warriors win the game day, though. Stay tuned for the post-game show in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the win.
Point set and match.
Point set and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Show. I am Andrew Bleckman, joined by Joseph here of the Wall Warriors. Got to ask you and Julian seem to have something working on that 5th-ranked doubles team. What seems to be the key for you guys starting off 3-0?
Well, our very first time playing together, that very first set didn't go so good, but after that we've been on. So we're just trying to take over every game and take it over and go 8-0 for the rest of the season, especially with me and Julian trying to transfer that over with me and Anderson as well.
Yeah, your team, a little bit of a slow start to begin, but now 2 game day wins in a row. What does that mean for the Wall Warriors, starting to build a little momentum?
Yeah, that's the momentum we need, and we really want to push that over to the next coming weeks moving forward. And, you know, we just want to play hard. We know that we can do it, and every point counts. So that we're going to take it day by day, point by point.
Absolutely, Joseph. Thank you for your time. We'll send it over to Stu, get those replays going. Thank you so much, man.
And it is now time to take a look at some replays from a fantastic day of Battle Court here, live from Magic City Jai-Alai in Miami, Florida. Start off with Juice and Joel. Make that Joseph and Julian. Anytime you put 2 J's together, it's kind of hard to pronounce, especially when you're watching a TV screen. Who played spot on well together, coming out with the first victory for the Wall Warriors, going up against Ikeda and Bueno. Bueno in the backcourt. Combination of some really good catches and a couple misses. Ikeda having some missed attempts at kill shots that just really didn't go his direction. And Joseph made the rebotes he needed to make, got his serve in, and Julian had a particularly aggressive style of play that just absolutely worked for this team. Here's Joseph on the outside. Bam, to the inside. Great catch there by Ikeda.
Made some hard-fought points here. I mean, look at Julian back in the corner, running around this one. I mean, great effort there by the backcourter.
Ikeda looking a little frustrated there, but no reason to. Played well overall.
See that Karam coming in. Nice to split him.
Bam, right off the frame.
Successfully does it. That just a miss by Joseph. He's been solid on the catch, Joe. Not many misses or mistakes from that Wall Warriors team. That one gets by, heard the call off, let it go, and you see Julian right behind him saying,
yeah,
hold him off, that's on me. Powerful
hard throw to the inside.
Boom, what a scoop.
Nice stop.
And Bueno just a miss, crouching down there, low on the left side. It's the Warriors the win in our opening match of the day. See the black backflip, courtesy of Joseph. A victory celebration. Brought out our top-ranked doubles, Carballo and Manu against Inaki and Nicholas. A battle of undefeated teams. Something had to give.
What a hard-fought match this was, too. So Nicholas in the backcourt was just spot-on perfect. Carballo got off to a little bit of a slow start. He is absolutely explosive. Drop shot here, read perfectly by Inaki. Inaki blasts it back to the outside. What a scoop by Carballo. Blasts it back. What a catch by Inaki. I mean, just a tremendous series of points. Just such aggressive play by the 2 front quarters. 2-all here. Great catch by Carballo. Carballo going back to the ends. Yeah, that's just a tough one.
Ooh, look at that. I mean, Manu makes those look easy, man.
Manu's catching is just something beautiful to behold. He just makes great catches and has such a high degree of accuracy. Here's a carom from the forehand of Inaki. Scoring well. Outside placement. Picture perfect. Watch the curve on this. I remember this from earlier.
Wow.
Yeah. That ball hits the floor and just curves straight out.
Tough for Inaki to control that one. You see Carballo.
Finished it off. Yeah. Ball came back to the side wall. Across the side wall, just not setting up any type of rebote that Carballo could make.
Straight set victory for that top-ranked team of the Warriors. And then Robin against Bueno. Boy, this was back and forth in third set. Really a game of runs.
Really was. I mean, Bueno started off slow, but then picked it up in the last couple points of that first set. This actually went 3 sets. Robin, shots like this, just driving, giving Bueno fits. Again, he threw it hard enough to score, but not hard enough to actually come out and be played. In 2-alls like this, I mean, that's just picture perfect. Look at the distance between the player and that. Yeah. That was just really, really well done there by Robin all day. Robin just firing shot after shot in all 3 sets. And
this combination made the scoop. Robin gets to the 2-wall, and then his return back to the outside. Boy, Robin, tell you what, he was playing good highlight.
Yeah, he was.
Especially after that first set.
Outside placement there by Bueno. Well played, but Robin gets there. Gets his cesta out. Good catch. Hard throw. Just in and out of the cesta of Bueno.
Yeah, really difficult to control that low on the right side.
Bueno there, no, he knows what he wanted to do. That was it right there. Beautiful catch here by
he
Bueno.
Did it there.
Bueno came up with some really clutch catches in this match.
Absolutely.
2-all just open wide to score.
Tough when your opponent can throw a shot like that from just about anywhere on the court. See this one, just kind of flicks it up there, and yeah, he's going to get the second bounce. Got a cesta on it, just couldn't control.
Got some good height on that pad.
Yeah,
not everybody likes that pad, but
look at this backhand 2-all. Again, just out of reach, but look at Bueno. Realizes that he's still got a play on it, digs it out just above the pad, and Robin couldn't get there that time.
The shout heard all throughout the Fronton. I'm not mistaken.
That came from Robin?
Yeah, I think I think that shot really you could hear at Miami International Airport. Actually,
I think you could have. Look at this carom coming from Bueno. Even Robin, got to acknowledge a good shot when you see one that lands in.
Absolutely. Look at Robin keeping this, maneuvering that ball around his body, breaking out a 2-all from the side wall. Bueno, great stop. Carom return. Robin overhead.
I mean, that carom, that was at 5-4. The carom, if it scores, would have brought it to 5-5 in our third set. Great defense by Robin. Tracks it down. Drops it in there to score for the win in 3 sets. Kept the sweep on the day for the Warriors going, and just kept adding to it here with this great performance by Nicholas.
No question about it. Great performance by Nicholas. Manny came out firing, a little bit more aggressive than I remember seeing him in singles. Nicholas got off to a slow start, and then once he hit the gas, he just did not let up.
And again, we saw that in his first match. A second singles match of the season against Benny, where he dropped the first set and then came back and looked like a different player the next 2. Manny going for the outside placement, stopped on the bounce. Look at the catching and the placement back on the inside, and gets it open up a little more.
Manny will actually make that rebote, though. You see the motion right there. Again, the rebote, the rebound off the back wall. That one just didn't quite make it. 2-all by Manny. Does not open up that much, but enough to score. Frustration on the part of Nicholas not being able to return that. But that one perfectly placed to the inside to score. Nicholas coming out on top.
And taking the final 2 sets in that one for the win.
And the fun one. Always fun.
6-ranked doubles
here. This is always fun. All 4 players, Magic City Originals from 2018. Not one of these players had seen a cesta before 2018. Carballo, the most dominant, just in terms of power and positioning and explosiveness, but Joseph doing an overall really good job of hanging in there, jetting some good catches in the back, and Correa, I have to say, was overall impressed with Correa, making some fantastic stops on that weapon in that right side.
And see to the outside, I mean, that is close to let go. I mean, you decide at home, I don't know. We got to look at it. I think that ball may be.
And then just those punishing serves.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. You have to be able to see the ball and stop the ball in order to catch it in your cesta. Those serves just absolutely scoring for Carballo. Correa's there, but they're crossing the wall right where he's standing. So we got a straight set victory going in the favor of the Cesta Cyclones.
Yes, first win on the day for the Cyclones. They had a chance to add another 1.5 points right here. Cade and Manny, their second-ranked team, was supposed to be the third-ranked team with a sub. That was Joseph subbing for Bradley. So big advantage, and they delivered.
Joseph here, not having the same success with this Goitiandia brother that he had with Julian, but overall communication between Inaki and Joseph was pretty good.
Boy, look at that catch right on the wall.
Inaki trying to put some shots together, but with Ikeda and Manny are such a good defensive team that in order to beat them, I mean, you'd really have to throw some really wacky shots to score, and that just wasn't the case here. Inaki just wasn't able to put enough together, but as always, a fun show. This is where Inaki was looking for the hole.
Yeah,
Inaki was pretty graphic in terms of that. He gets back in.
And then,
he gets back in. I mean, to make this composure and winds up coming.
And then, just no
winds
control.
up coming up with something that scores. I mean, I give Inaki total credit. He thought that point was over. It wasn't. You got to play through the whistle. In that case, he didn't. Powerful forehand here by Joseph.
See here as we move into this second set now, Manny
Outside
dropping
placement.
the outside.
Yeah.
And Joseph going up for it. Tough to control right there. Miss on the outside. You see the handshakes, sportsmanship after the match. Always good to see between all players. Big day, though, for the Wall Warriors. Slow start for them to begin the year. They've won a couple in a row now. As we join you back here on camera, we'll give you a rundown of the full standings here with the Rabote Renegades still up at the top of the league standings, 27 points for that team. They have a 10.5-point lead over three teams that are tied for second place too. Yeah, three-way tie at this point. Chargers, Devils, and Warriors, 16.5 points. And the Cyclones, just a half point behind at 16. So pretty jam-packed there from second all the way down to fifth place in our standings. The Devils are just one day behind everybody else. Outside of that, all other teams are even in terms of games played. So pretty jam-packed at this point in the season. It's been fun, Stu. A player of the day for today.
Nicholas.
Ooh.
You want me to think about it?
No.
I can think about it if you want.
You were quick with it. Why Nicholas?
He won both of his games, first of all. Second of all, he played with such a high degree of precision as far as both his catching and throwing was concerned. Those are the basics of Jai-Alai, but how his court positioning was incorporated with that as well was just fantastic overall. I just saw a really, really dominant play by Nicholas, a different type of play that I think I'm used to seeing from him. There are a couple honorable mentions out there, and obviously, as we always have at Magic City, there's some fun plays here in Battle Court, but as far as just consistent, dominant play, today it was all Nicholas.
And again, a big part of that Warriors team last season led into the championship and substituted for Inaki.
Decided he can play front court.
Yeah, for a bulk of that year. So Nicholas, an MVP for that Warriors team over the past couple seasons, and definitely deserving of that Player of the Day honor today. On Friday, we'll be back in action. We have the Devils and Renegades competing. We're going to get started with a top-ranked doubles match, Douglas against Gaucheri, to get us started.
Fun.
So that'll be a treat. Make sure you're not late for that one. Then CRB and Arta take on El Barba and Ubia. Williams still out, the sixth-ranked player for the Renegades, so El Barba will substitute. El Barba and Ubia against CRB and Arta. Then Jairo and Urbieta take on Gaucheri and Ben, so advantage for the Devils there. Their second-ranked team taking on the three of the Renegades. Fourth-ranked singles, Arta against Ubia. Then Jairo and Irionda will take on Ben and Ubia. So Goenaga will not be playing. Ben and Ubia together, the debut of Ben up in the
as a front court, folks. He's been talking about this all week, driving me personally nuts with it. Nothing else. Tune in to watch Ben play front court, and let's see how it turns out.
Against Jairo and Iriondo. And then fifth-ranked doubles will close it out. CRB and Urbieta take on El Barba and Arad. So that'll be the full slate this upcoming Friday. Hope you join us as we continue on with the Fall 23 season of Battle Court. For Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. Enjoy your week, everybody.
See you Friday, 7 p.m. Good night.
Jairo, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the Jai-Alai ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Jai-Alai you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!